You're watching Poindexter Lounge. You already know. You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unity.
Nicotina's mom! Oh yeah! Nicotina's mom!
Poindexter, you're getting all excited.
Why don't you set aside an hour or two? We'll have a few drinks and a cup of coffee. I don't drink.
And now I'll make the point better. This joint's clever. In the lounge with Poindexter. So Poindexter Lounge, you know that we can get it in. And now I'm headed up like I'm Led Zeppelin.
Hey, what's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge tonight. Now, look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about the things that we love, things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, if those are things that get you collecting toys and watching TV shows and binging stuff and trying to sign up for literally every streaming service you can possibly get your hands on, trying to figure out where you're going to get the money for the next one because there's just too much good stuff on TV these days, then hey, you have found the right place. So please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you as part of our group here. You know, we just love to have you be a part of this. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now, I know that notification bell sometimes doesn't quite work as well. And we've got a little solution for that. But hit that notification bell nonetheless, because if you don't hit the notification bell, you definitely won't get anything. But sign up for our Discord. Our Discord is a lot of fun. I'm putting the link and the invite in the chat right now. And if you sign up for that, not only will you get updates of when we go live, but literally like all of our friends who are connected, we got more people that we got to put in here into the update thing. But you'll get, if you got notifications turned on for Discord, you will get updates when we go live, when other people go live. There's a lot of people or a lot of channels that we associate with already in there. Like I said, we got a lot more that we got to put in there, but we'll get to that. But sign up for our Discord. It's a lot of fun. People are having a ball. Plus, Silent Scotty's got a bunch of great stuff planned for this. He's got he's talking about in July, he wants to do like a scavenger hunt, like a nerd scavenger hunt that you can do from home. And there's going to be prizes, giveaways. There's a giveaway. I think he does a giveaway every month. Like Saturday, they show he's got Saturday morning cartoons that they show. And then Fridays, he's doing like a TGIF throwback thing. So lots of cool stuff in there. Plus, there's just lots of cool stuff. People sharing their artwork, people sharing memes, people talking about Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, everything and anything in between. So go sign up for that. Also, real quick, thank you to all of our members. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate each and every person who comes alongside of the channel. We really appreciate you and all of our patrons as well. Thank you guys for all you mean to us and everyone who gives us super chat. I'll tell you what, I can never tell you guys how grateful I am to all of you who come alongside us and support the channel. Like I said, a lot of you know, but I keep wanting to say it because I want you to know how thankful I am to you all, because my wife, she had surgery about a week and a half ago. She goes on Friday to get her stitches out, and to look, she had some nerve issues there in her arm, and so she got that taken care of. And so, you know, she's going to be recouping for that, you know, about 4 weeks or so. And so you guys, you know, chipping in, like nobody ever expects anybody to give. I'm just thankful, you know, that when you guys do. And so I just want you to know that I'm thankful, because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. And it, you know, it helps out. Also, I do want to say a shout out to Paul, because this was supposed to go to Paul, this figure right here. Paul messaged me because he's in Australia. I offered to kind of do a switch for him and like order him one and send it there. He wanted me to give it now to charity. And so I'm going to do that. I think what I may do is find either a Batman figure or a Superman figure, kind of something more generic, because this is the Joker Batman, or Joker Nightwing, I should say. And I don't know. I don't know if they'll let me give this to a little kid, but you know, Paul's in Australia. Like I said, I tried to swap something out for him, and he said, hey, you know, if you could just make sure it goes to a good place. And so we're going to do that for Paul. But like I said, all of our giveaways and stuff, we do a giveaway every week. So Friday we will be doing another giveaway, and that is the 6 issue mini series, all 6 actual issues on backer boards of the Man of Steel 1986 reboot by John Byrne. Great story, great introduction to Superman. If you really would like to be introduced to Superman and like the more modern Superman, I know it's 86, but really that's really when they kind of updated Superman to be kind of more with it. You know, Clark is the real figure, not Superman, and so forth. And so, hey, that's our giveaway. That'll be on Friday that we'll be giving this away. So anybody who is a patron, is a member, or gives a super chat of any denomination, you're in the running for it. So your name is in, and we will be giving this away. All right. If that's that, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything really else to go into. That's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and shout out, say what's up to everybody. Good to see everybody in the chat tonight. As always, you never know what might happen here at the Poindexter Lounge. You never know who might show up. You never know what might happen. We have a good time. Last night, our episode started out really, really funny. We had puppets. We had all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And so very, very, very fun times. David here. What's up, David? Says, hi, Nash from the OC. I hope you and your family had a great day. We did. He says, I went to Frank and Sons Collectibles today, and I thought about your collection. Can't wait for the stream. Oh, that's so sweet. I got to do some updates. You see, I got these lights here. I actually need to rearrange these lights so they're more kind of on the background and stuff, and I want to put lights all around here and just kind of really make the lounge really snazzy. So look for that. Hopefully coming soon. Let's see. What's up, Garguts? Good to see you, Garguts. Good to see you in the chat. What's up, Bruce, my good friend? Music Man in the house tonight. Brian Master None, he's back there. We're going to bring him in here in just a minute. What's up, O? Says, hey, nerds. Good to see you. Black Ops, of course, Jared's in there. Ronan, what's going on, Ronan? Good to see you. Let's see who else is here real quick. If I can get through here. Hey, what's up, Paul? Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your contribution. I love it because it's the gift that keeps on giving, because Mark at Benson's in the UK gave this to us to give away. You won, and now you're passing it on. But still yet, hey, you know what? I still would like to send you something for your trouble, actually. Ryan, what's going on, man? Good to see you tonight. Always good to see you in the house, my friend. Sophie, what's up, Sophie? So good to see you, Sophie. Always love seeing Sophie in the lounge. Love Sophie. Her smile is infectious. What's going on, Mary Wilcox? Good to see you. Geek Studios in the house tonight. What's up, Jim? What's going on, Jimmy? Good to see you. Sterling Silver Rose over on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, please make sure to leave a comment, because we'd love to hear from you over on Twitch. We stream on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and here. And so always good to see you guys on all the different platforms. The Dork Knight, good to see you, sir. What's up, Jacob McKenzie? Good to see you. Anthony Grigsby is in the house. You do suck. Not you, Anthony. It's you do suck. That's the person. Richard Gilbert is in the house. Good to see you, Richard. Stella is here. Anchorman is in here. Anchorman, of course, showing lots of great artwork over at the Discord. So everybody's doing really cool stuff over there. Keely is in the house. Krypton's Core is in the house. Hello, Krypton's Core. Yes, Paul. Good to see you. 187 in the house. Katsuka is in the house. Thanks again, Katsuka. I got my Dawn of Justice right here that Katsuka donated to me from our good friend Zod Riders channel. Here's a good question. Marcus Cruz asks, Enosh, do you prefer RC Generation 1 or RC from Transformers Prime, her motorcycle form? I prefer the blue version of RC. I mean, look, you can't go wrong with Generation 1, right? You can't go wrong with that. But that Transformers Prime one is pretty hot. I'm just saying. Pretty hot. Amparo. Oh my gosh. So good to see Amparo. Yes, it's a very nice Superman collection. It is Amparo. It is Amparo. And you are a member. So your name is in for that running. So, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Yep. That's everybody. Okay. Well, I mean, there's other people, but okay. Anyways, we are going to go ahead and start bringing people in. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him, and he is a staple mark here at the lounge. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian, Master of None. What's going on, Brian?
Dude, not a lot. I'm doing good. I hope everyone out there is doing well, and I'm ready to talk some nerd crap tonight, man.
Me too. I'm ready to talk some nerd crap because tomorrow I got to do some yard work. I got to have you. I know you're out in Nevada, right? But here's the thing: you guys don't really have to deal with this out there. And I don't think anyways, but you know what a vole is?
Yeah, it's kind of like a burrowing type creature.
Yeah, like a vole or a mole.
Like a mole or like a gopher kind of thing.
Yard destroying little creatures. Okay. So a couple of years ago when I was just doing anything stupid I could do to put on YouTube here, I went ahead and made a video because my front yard was attacked by a vole and I killed him dead. I even implanted in my yard one of these little things that put out like a high frequency, thing. And I lost it because it's dug up. It's buried deep somewhere in my front yard and I couldn't find it to put new batteries in it. So it's out there. I don't know what's going on, but my backyard, dude, is getting tore up by a couple of these suckers and I am ticked. And so I am, tomorrow I'm going to Home Depot. I'm getting all the poison. I don't care. Yes, I'll say it. I'll kill those suckers. So I hate vermin. No. I hate rodents. I'm just not a rodent guy, man.
Varmint Kong.
I thought, yeah, right. I'll have to film the whole thing. Film the whole thing, man. I will say, I accidentally, I was on Matt Jarbo's stream, in the hot tub, my little inflatable hot tub in the back. Mm-hmm. Well, apparently, it started to deflate on one side, and I took the top off of it the other night. And I was going to jump in it real quick, and I accidentally spilled the entire thing. It's kind of like, like an above ground pool kind of thing where like if you get the tip just, that's going to sound funny. Somebody's going to clip that. If you get the tip just right, it all overflows. Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm here all that. The stream's over. I totally did that one. No. But you know what I'm talking about? Like, all the water flow. And so I'm sitting here, man, 104 degree water all of a sudden just flows out, like floods the entire patio, floods down but it was funny because we found a vole hole up in the top by our little trees there. And like, it was spurting out of the ground over in the yard. The water was because the water was going down that hole and you can see it because they got the little tunnels and stuff. And so it was spurting out someplace. So tomorrow I'm going to kill him dead. But anyways, we got to move on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Black Ops is here. What's going on, Black Ops? What's up, Jared?
I'm doing, oh my gosh, I'm tired already saying dumb things, but I'm doing well. I just got done with my stream on Twitch.
You think you're saying dumb things? I just said get the tip in just right and watch it all come out. What am I talking? What are you talking?
Well,
about?
You just said it again, so I mean,
I know.
I'm doing good tonight.
Yeah. All right. And then also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, making his first appearance. I really love this appearance. I love the fact that he's here. I am enjoying meeting new friends on the internet and getting to know new people and some people that some people at some point would have said they'll never be on there. They'll never be friends. You know what? It's good times, ladies and gentlemen, because you know what? We can be friends, and I'm really thankful for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel, Mr. MSK Nightwing. What's going on, MSK?
I'm doing great, man.
It's good to have you here, bro.
It's always good to always talk to new people and not be in echo chambers. There's always great things to always have.
Right? Imagine that. Yeah, no, not Doomcock. I doubt Doomcock will. Okay. Dude, I doubt.
I could bring Doomcrock in if you want. I mean,
yeah, no. I can always bring the action figure in. All right, and then also, ladies and gentlemen, so it's good to have MSK, and MSK just left. He's just gone.
No, right here.
He's like, I'm out of here.
No, it's like, if women see my muscles, they might try hitting me up on Twitter.
Ooh.
Oh.
You might ask if you have an OnlyFans too.
Oh my god. Sorry about that. No, I had a pretty good day so far. Usually most of my day is working, going to the gym, making YouTube content. I have 2 channels, actually. One that is for like an esport thing. And
cool.
Today Today I did Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1 movie review.
Yes, I need to watch that.
Really good. To me, it's a masterpiece. That's to me personally.
If we get done with this video at a decent time before 5 a.m., I may watch that.
Superman and Lois review, Loki review.
Yeah.
I did that. And then I did a movie on In the Heights. So most of my days sometimes it's doing content when I'm in my free time. There's some days you have to push on more content because the episode reviews got to come out on a timely basis.
I know, man. You know what? I kind of gave up doing that. I used to like really push myself to do that, and maybe I need to push myself a little bit more. But you know what I found? I found that I found that being first wasn't always the plan. Because I used to really try to be first on all that stuff, and make sure man, as soon as it was out, I was either doing a reaction or like something like that. And now it's like, you know what? I'll do it. And what I really appreciate is like, even when we were doing our watch parties, like for the Mandalorian and different shows like that, WandaVision and stuff, like we didn't do it like right at, 3 a.m. or whatever, when it would come out here, like we would do it like the next night at 8 p.m. And it was cool because I find that like people are still, they'll come in the next day and they're like, I already watched this episode 4 times, but I wanted to watch it with you. I wanted to see your, opinion about it. And so like, I dig that, that people still want to do, look, there's always going to be people who are doing it like right as, and hey, that's so cool.
My goal is only to have it out at least before you see the newest episode, that's
exactly
my goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just don't want to spoil anything. Right, Brian?
Yeah, no, I understand. It's almost like your Razor Crest getting blown up,
Yeah, the day the Razor Crest.
I remember watching that episode. I was watching it on Nicotina's stream during the watch party, and I'm sitting there, and I was like, boom! And afterwards, I'm like, oh no, Enosh just spent all that money on that Razor Crest.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep. I sure did. I don't know what a decent time is anymore. Shuri, I really don't. But hey, we got one more guest. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him. You loved him. You either loved. He was probably one of the bright shining moments of the sequel trilogy for you. People have their opinions about how it all ended and whether or not he should have turned to the light side or not. But wonderful actor, wonderful guy, served our country, ladies and gentlemen. He's quite a ladies' man. I'm friends with him on TikTok, and he's got quite a TikTok presence. Let me tell you, this guy's got quite a TikTok presence. No, it's not Mike Zero. One day, Mike Zero or Doomcock, you realize is going to show up. I never thought Jeremy Griggs would show up on this channel. So, who knows at this point, guys? Anybody can show up. But ladies and gentlemen, you made me mess up my joke now. Thanks a lot. You do suck. What's the guy? I was going to make a joke about the real guy. Now I'm having a brain fart of who played Kylo Ren.
Adam Driver.
See, you totally messed me up. I totally had a joke. Well, you know what? Here's Tim Possible. What's going on, Tim?
Hey, Tim. Oh, geez.
But you realize we can all look like Adam Driver though in the helmet. I got one of those helmets too. In fact, I got that exact helmet, I think. But the question is like when we pull it off, can we still look like Adam Driver? And the answer is no. Only you can do that, sir. And you pull it off so freaking well.
That's because he legit looks like Adam Driver, though.
I swear to God, man.
What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, Brian. Even when he first came on stream, I was like, "You look like Kylo Ren," and I was like, "Are you really Kylo Ren?" I was like, "Holy shit, a celebrity just came on the stream."
I know, dude. He freaked me out the first time he showed up because we did a call-in show, and he freaked me out because he showed up in the back, and I was like, "Wait, what?" That is not Adam Driver, because we had been talking about Star Wars and stuff, and I was like, no. And then I brought him in. Real quick, Jenner Custom Toys with a $3.50 with the tree fitty because, Loch Ness Monster. I love Jenner. Bruce is awesome. Go check out Jenner Custom Toys on eBay, and of course, check out his YouTube channel. He'll show you how to make action figures like my Doomcock action figure. Bruce made my Doomcock action figure, actually. And so it's one of a kind. It's one of a kind. He will not make more. Bruce, I was literally on a stream the other night with some people, and I showed them this, and they're like, I would pay for one of those. And people, but Bruce is like, nope, this is just for Enosh. So I get what you're trying to do here, Bruce. I get what you're trying to do, man. You're trying to get me to say things so that people can clip them. And I don't know that I appreciate that, sir.
I see what you're doing here. I know your tricks.
I see your tricks right there. So I am Sofa King. Todd Ed. Well, that was worth the 350. That was worth the 350.
That's
okay, Jimmy, I will check my DMs. He says I sent you a preview of the new NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. Ooh, interesting. H. Bart's in the house with a $5 super chat. Says, hey, Enosh, I won't be watching much tonight. Working with a group, and most sadly don't want to listen to this. So here's $5. Aw,
That's harsh.
like what?
Wow.
Oh, ding.
Wait a minute. He doesn't want to listen to you, but he gave you $5. I'll take that if you don't listen to me.
Yeah, no. H. Bart's is awesome. H. Bart's is like amazing. He's fantastic, but he works nights, and so I think he listens to the show while he's doing it. But H. Bart's is now like legendary around here and around Matt Jarbo's channel, because he gives so many super chats that like his bank account has even been, his bank account has been shut down several times because he gives so many super chats. And so now me and Matt kind of joke back and forth, like, you know, the more that he gives and stuff. And H. Bart's is just a great guy and everything, but he works nights, and usually he gives super chats throughout the night. So he's just saying here that he's going to be working with a group tonight that doesn't want to probably listen to this. But you know what? Hey, you know, put it on. You know, you never know what they might want to listen to. H. Bart.
You never know. Just test the waters.
Yeah, you know, and then just be and then just be like, hey guys, bring it up on your own phones. And here's the button that I always push. That this just lets them know that I like them. This just lets them know that I like them. Cinefinity and Beyond is telling Tim, you were great in Marriage Story, man.
It was a good movie with ScarJo. Like, it was good. It was a good film.
Yep. H. Bar says, I tried telling them, but they want music instead. I know those nights, man. Trust me, man. I've worked in a shop before, so I totally get it. Well, we love you, H. Barts, around here, no matter what. That being said, what was I gonna say? Oh, you brought up Superman and Lois. Superman and Lois is pretty good this week.
Pretty good, yeah. That's pretty good.
I'm enjoying the show.
Another 3-week hiadus, so it sucks though.
I know.
Are you serious?
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Because when they tried, I think she said they were trying to finish up the episodes, but another COVID delay, and so they got to take another break.
Oh my gosh.
This Tom Cavanaugh, who played Reverse Flash, is directing the final episode.
Yeah,
so we'll see how that'll go. I like the show. I think the show is really good. What's really good about the show is that it's different, and it's another unique take on Superman that's different that people could like. You know, he's a dad raising kids, and like tonight when we did the episode review, the other guy who I do it with, he was like, "Have you noticed this is not the superhero show where you have a villain every single episode?
It's not a villain of the week."
Yeah, like this show is literally the villain. It's like family issues, you know?
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
And what they do really well about it is it feels like it could live in the Man of Steel universe with the overall look of it was what I'm talking about. I feel like it could be continue on from Man of Steel. It has that very epicness.
I'm surprised. I think it's funny. Tim, that a lot of the people who've always been complaining about, like, oh, I don't want to see evil Superman anymore in a black suit and like angry, and like the first season of this show, like literally they bring in a Zod like character. I mean, I know it's not, but it's like Morgan Edge as like and brother
Tal
to him.
Rowe is what they call him now.
Tal Rowe.
I love that.
And he's going to be trying, and he's been wearing the black suit, and he's like killing people. So like, whoa, okay, you know. But I just think it's funny because when the season started, all these people were like telling me, they're like, yeah, we're finally not getting that, you know, that dark Superman story anymore. And it's like, here it is.
It's a different take on Superman.
It is.
Simple.
I mean,
it's just simple.
And what it also tells is that not everyone's like gonna have the same opportunities. Like Man of Steel was welcome with arms. Morgan Edge was not. Like it depending on what time age, because he came at a sooner time period, and Kryptonians don't age the same as Superman. So that's why I got it.
Yeah, I like that thing where when they showed you their backstories, he had the loving family. Morgan Edge had the side of the humans where you don't want to be on that side, where they actually shoot. Yeah, they were about to shoot a kid. I mean, they were going to shoot a kid. Right, crazy, man.
H. Bart's with $5 super chat says, "I'm on break right now, so I'm here for now and next break." Well, awesome. Nice. Well, man, we love you, H Barts, man. And you know what? You can always catch up on the show the next day, right? So so grateful for that. I was trying to explain to somebody today about how because a lot of people think that I'm on the West Coast because of
you're in Michigan, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in Michigan. Yeah, so people always think I'm on the West Coast because of the time, because of the time that I stream. Really late stuff. But I'm running into more and more people from Michigan or from this area, like from not too far from Michigan, Indiana, Ohio and stuff. And I'm thinking about putting together a couple of like get-togethers because there's a lot of people in this area who want to get together. And I know that there's some people who would fly in or,
I would
hang
take
out
a plane on that one.
And then also actually we're talking about, maybe we'll see you twice, Brian, because we're talking about also bringing it out to Vegas because like today I was on Pop Culture Corner and a couple of those guys are from Vegas. I'm originally from Vegas. We got Sci-Fi Center, which is William,
William's down there. So
William is in Vegas and William said we can come in there and like take his place over and stuff. And then, I did that interview with Sarah Hester Ross, who's a performer out in Vegas. We'll have her come in, man. It'll be like, we'll make a fun thing out of it, man.
Absolutely.
So
I would make that drive.
We'll do the Poindexter Con East and West, man. And just did
you guys watch, you guys ever happen to get to Stargirl season 1? I just finished it.
Heck yeah.
It was so good. Yeah, I remember you told me to watch it. It's so good, dude. That's oh my God, it's so good. That show proves that DC can do their underrated characters, though. That show literally alone proves it. Like, do I being honest here? I don't know. I knew the JSA, I knew the ISA. I didn't know who the hell Stargirl was or Starman were, honestly. Like, DC can do their underrated characters. It just depends on if you have the right people that are behind that can do it, That's pretty much all it is. I can't wait for season 2. That comes out, in August. August it'll be out in season 2. So
I actually enjoyed it. I know that there's people who don't like it. Look, there were times where it was
those same people like Legends of Tomorrow, though. Those
right.
I know opinions really matter.
There were moments that were kind of cringy, but you know what? There's moments on pretty much every show that gets kind of cringy, and it does have that teenage. It had that teenage. Angst, thing, and they're kids, right? And I'll be honest with you. There were many times throughout the season where I was looking at her, Stargirl and Luke Wilson, and I was going, "This is a little sus."
I'll just watch.
I'm just saying, if I was the mom and my daughter was hanging out with my husband, who is her stepdad in the basement, and they're disappearing and running off places, and you're like, "Oh, well, Mom, you wanted me to get closer with him."
I like how she didn't notice until episode freaking 9 or 8.
Right? I kept teasing my family because we'd be watching it, and I'm like, okay, I really like this. I want to preface this by saying, look, I really like the show. It's fine, but.
The mom is all hot. The mom is so hot.
I know, but it's but it's like, come on, man. That girl's like 14 years old and she's disappearing with her stepdad all the time. There's no.
I actually thought she was young. I just thought she was young, and I remember that actor though. She's actually 22 some years old. Because I remember I was like, I can't call her beautiful. I'll be weird. I'm like, these are grown women they're casting in these shows. They're not casting no 15-year-old. These are grown.
Yeah, they do.
Yolanda is 29. I didn't know Yolanda was almost 30. Yolanda's almost 30. Holy crap. That's crazy.
It's weird.
They always do that because there's regulations if you're not 18. There's obvious regulations because they have to cast older. Look at the movie Grease. None of those people were in high school.
Shows like that.
I love how Tim went all the way back to Greece. Look at
the first Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire was
there's not been any TV there's not been any TV shows or movies since Grease where the whole cast was like,
it's a classic movie though. It's a classic movie though. And then also, Disney does it really bad too.
Oh yeah.
It's schedule, man. It's schedule.
Yeah, but but I like the show. I tend to like most things. I just couldn't get into Batwoman. I tried, and I
watched a few clips, and I was like, dude, I wonder. Imagine what if they do Batwoman versus Superman, Public Enemies. I would blow my brains out. I'm not watching that.
I know it's rough, man, but so you got that, and then and I've really tried to get into Legends of Tomorrow.
Never liked it. Never liked the concept at all.
Because my family really liked it. I watched the entire first season, and I was just like, I can't do this. My family really loves it, but I just it
What
got
about
weird.
Supergirl? Are you guys watching that? Because that's gonna end soon, right?
Well, I watched
dude.
I watched the first season of Supergirl. Actually, I watched the first 3 seasons of Supergirl. And
that's where I stopped.
The first season I really, really loved until the last episode, and then I wanted to punch my TV with when she did that whole the 2 things that pissed me off about Supergirl was one was when they basically before they got Tyler Hoechlin
Superman.
Before they got Tyler Hoechlin to be Superman, they just showed Superman as like, pass-bys and, and stuff like that, and just a silhouette or whatever. Well, they had the thing where he was off planet and, there's a whole, they had the first, 2 seasons revolved around the prison of different Kryptonians and stuff. And I always thought like, okay, first of all, it's a little weird. You're going to tell me that Superman is in this world, but yet, there's a prison full of Kryptonians and Superman is just like, nah, I don't care.
There was that one scene of Supergirl where I saw John Cryer playing Lex Luthor and he fell and he just exploded. I was like, what? Well, and then the other thing was, see, it got all the way down to the end of the season, and they introduced all these Kryptonians and stuff, and so they were mind controlling everybody in the city, and so they had all the humans were walking in a line out to this one place just outside the city, right? And so they were all hypnotized. Well, they're like, well, Superman just got back, and I was like, well, what are they going to do with that? And Superman flies, and you see this little CGI thing kind of coming, from a distance coming closer, and it like stops right here, and you see a little silhouette of a guy with a cape, and then he just like floats down because they're in a building, like way up high, and then so they're at eye level with Superman, and Supergirl's there and stuff, and they're all waiting, and all of a sudden Superman kind of comes up there like he's gonna come, and then he stops, and then he floats down, and he just starts walking with the rest of the humans, and I'm like, well, wait a second, because they said that Kryptonians were not susceptible to the mind control, that it was just humans. And I was like, well, wait a second, what are they doing there? And they literally explained, their actual explanation was Superman had watched too much Sesame Street as a kid because he grew up here on the planet Earth. And I'm like, what does that have to do with his DNA and his physiology? That has nothing to do with that. He's still Kryptonian. At that point, they said that Kara had been here since she was 12, and now she's in her 20s. Like, she grew up with stuff too, but like she wasn't susceptible. And I was like, oh, heck no. And then they had the character of Non, who was in Superman 2. There was General Zod, Ursa, and Non. And so this one, they didn't have him playing like, like a stupid guy. He was like really smart and everything. But he was basically a sub-in for General Zod. And Non mentions the fact that Superman, that Kal-El knelt before him. And I was like, heck no. If Superman ain't kneeling to Zod, Superman is definitely not kneeling before Non. That's dumb. And I had a shoe and I wanted to throw it through my TV. And then those are the same things I had problems with the Flash. Like, I'm okay with Iris in like season 1, but like, imagine if you have super speed. Imagine if you have super speed and a girl tells you what to do. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, my problem with the Flash, like season 1 and 2 was all right, but like the fact is, Flash never had this like party around him like that. He's not Arrow. Like Arrow, they made him Batman. Arrow season 1 and 2 were strong, but then it fell from grace. So I was just like, you know what I mean? Like
I'm starting.
I knew it. I was waiting.
But too, how they resolved season 1 on Supergirl was dumb too, because all the humans were brain controlled, and so what does she do? She broadcasts the super symbol, the House of L symbol, the S, over TV, and anybody who saw it, they came back from mind control, from the hypnotism, and I'm like, what? Because it was a symbol of hope. Well, how would they know that? It looks like an S. Like, you could tell them it's a symbol of hope, but like just showing them the Superman symbol isn't going to do anything. Like, what the heck's all that about? And then look, I'm you guys all know who watch here. Like, I'm not one, like, I don't find SJWs under every, corner and under every rock. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't think everything is woke. I don't subscribe to all that stuff. But come on, the Supergirl show went like so far gone into left field.
Yeah, really hard.
Look, I'm a centrist, man. Like I see both sides of a lot of different sides of stories, but my God, they went so far over onto the. And you know what? Here's one thing I like, and then this is a great introduction to our first story because what really ticked me off is when people aren't genuine about stuff. Because if you want to tell a story about, for example, because they had a transgender, character, right? That's fine. They had a gay characters. That's fine. They had different, things that were going on, but they did a whole gun control episode that it made my mind melt because it literally like dumbed down the idea of gun control and that whole discussion and that whole topic by like having some crazed guy who they might as well called it an AR-15 at the time because you know what, that's exactly what they were talking about because it was at the height of all that stuff going on. And basically the DEO or whatever that Supergirl worked for, that they're basically like the FBI. They're a government agency that takes care of alien stuff. And Martian Manhunter is like, you know what? We have to stop this. We cannot have weapons that can kill people and cause, fatal harm. You're defending the freaking planet. I would hope that if anybody, that's like telling the FBI, hey, you know what? Thank you so much for everything that you do, but we need you and the CIA and the military and everything to go out there and defend us all without weapons, please. If you could. Yeah, please don't use that. And so they got a guy who got a civilian form of one of their weapons. And he's like literally telling Jimmy Olsen and Martian Manhunter, he's like, I need this gun. This gun makes me feel powerful and strong. And he goes out into a public square and is just like, first of all, he's using a weapon that is clearly not an automatic weapon, but he's shooting it like an automatic weapon. If you need to know what that is, an automatic weapon fires multiple bullets, like one after the other. Yeah, and they're illegal. You
can't get them.
You cannot get them. But and a semi-automatic, you pull the trigger. For each time you pull the trigger, you get a bullet. This guy's out there spraying bullets because we watched too many '80s movies with Uzis that just was like.
Just blatant disregard for ammo. Just
I know.
Ammo doesn't exist.
5 minutes of just
never reloading. Just spraying.
Wait, reloading? What's that?
I know, but so he goes out there. Well, and they had this dramatic slow motion scene. They have this dramatic slow motion scene of what's supposed to be the casings of the bullets falling to the ground, except for it wasn't casings. They were showing full bullets falling from the gun. That the bullet part, for those of you who don't know, a bullet is in two parts. You have the front part, and then you have the back part where like the gunpowder and stuff is. So when the trigger hits the back of the bullet, it causes a chain reaction and projects the actual bullet, the tip, out of the end of the gun, where the casing stays in the gun. If you show a gun like that and you show the casings fall, that's a regular thing. And you would show just what's left over. This had the bullets still in them. So it's like, you're not being genuine about this. You couldn't even like take the time to do the research and actually show something. And so it just got worse and worse. And I had to stop watching.
Yeah,
I couldn't watch it.
I watched the first three seasons of The Flash, and the first two are really good. And then you get to season 3, and they did Flashpoint in one episode. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can see where this is heading. I swear, they did Flashpoint in like almost an episode and a half, and I wanted to strangle myself.
They did, dude. They was very short. That's like the biggest episode, that's the biggest thing of Flash. How could you condense it down into one episode or 1.5, right? Like, if anyone's seen like the animated movie, has anyone on the panel seen the animated movie?
I've seen it. Yeah, I love that movie.
It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm gonna start binge watching season 4 of The Flash. I have to watch seasons 4, 5, and 6, and then catch up with season 7 because
four of the Flash. The first 3 seasons of The Flash are great to me. I loved them. 4 is really
the Thinker, right?
Yeah, and like they could have done the Thinker literally in less than half a season and just been done with it, but that was the first season that they really tried to really
going in season 5.
Well, season 5, yeah, because season 4.
That's the Crisis, right?
Yeah, season 4 was bad. Season 5 got a little better and felt like we were getting back to maybe we were back on our way back up
normalcy.
And then last season was another season of Iris,
Don't do this,
whining.
Barry.
Don't do this, Barry. We need to do this, Barry. We're the Flash, Barry.
Barry, stay here.
God.
I know the world. I know everyone's getting shot up, but Barry, please stay with me in our house.
Yeah,
she
Don't be the Flash. The Flash
she got
doesn't
caught in
exist.
the mirror. She got caught in the mirror by Mirror Master, and like they put out a replacement for her, whatever. And so like I kept thinking to myself, my God, leave the real Iris in the mirror and just keep the other chick, because my God, it's just so bad.
It's the same thing with Felicity, right? In Arrow.
Oh my yeah. But hey, Anthony Grigsby here with a $7.99 Australian super chat. Thank you, Anthony. Says I legit was so happy to see Brandon Routh in the suit getting to redeem himself in Crisis. I hope he will one day get a series on HBO Max. I would love that. I would love that. He did look so good. As much as I'm not big on Crisis or not.
Superman Returns.
No, well, Superman Returns too. Yeah, Superman Returns has a couple of good moments that we talked about that earlier tonight. And we met Brandon Routh a couple years ago, and he was fantastic. I think he gets the character. They just wrote a bad movie for him, and I just wasn't a fan of Legends of Tomorrow.
They wrote a movie where I don't know what Superman iteration they've ever watched, read. What Superman?
That was not Superman.
What Superman decides to himself? I'm gonna leave Earth to go to a planet I know is dead and be gone for 5 years. I know no Superman like that. What Superman not only does that, MSK, but then also is like, hey, the woman I love, I'm not even going to say goodbye to her. I can literally fly around the planet like multiple times in a second, but I can't take
Not
5
say deuces
seconds.
to,
I can't take 5 seconds. You know what blew my mind, dude? You know what blew my mind, dude? People actually called that a good movie. I'm like, your brain is blown. You don't know anything about Superman.
No.
Look, Superman literally is on Earth for a reason. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a place I know is gone and it's dirt in the fucking like asteroids.
I'll give you the reason.
God, please.
Know what happened?
And then you know what? He could laser beam that mountain of kryptonite that Lex Luthor's on, but he walks into it. What? What are you doing?
Yeah. He doesn't say anything to him. He literally doesn't say anything to Lex Luthor. He just looks up at Lex Luthor like, "Oh, you're up there. Okay, I think I'll walk right up here to you." Oh yeah.
Hi.
And a kryptonite formed a mountain he could have destroyed with his eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So sorry, Jim. Sorry about that, dude.
Well, here's your personal hello from Brandon Routh.
Hi everyone in the Poindexter Lounge. I hope you enjoyed Legends of Tomorrow, and thanks for watching. Thank you.
Sorry, Brandon. Your Superman's stuck in that movie.
No,
but he gets it. That's the thing. It's like meeting him. He did get it. Like he was a really good guy. He's just in a bad Superman movie.
I think he left because we all know that Lois had his kid is kind of inferred and it kind of shown. He got Lois pregnant and then dipped. He got her pregnant and dipped.
His parents literally teach him about responsibility, and then he turns into some like deadbeat dad that leaves his girls pregnant. What? Okay, Bryan Singer directed that movie. Okay, Bryan Singer. He left X-Men to just
explains a lot.
Yeah, it's Superman and deadbeat dad.
I think the only thing that we could take away from it was someone that's not in humanity, like someone that's out from outer world. Like, it's not a good Superman movie, but if you look at it from a different opinion, I feel like it was a man that doesn't like he's born with all these gifts, and he has still this related to Krypton, and he wanted to figure out the truth. That's the only redeeming quality about that. I'm not saying it's a good film, but that's kind of the way I looked at it.
He was like in the movie.
He was a godlike figure. He's flying around.
No, but in the movie, in the first scene, on one of the first scenes, he has the Fortress of Solitude. His dad is there, and his subconscious. He could tell him what was going on. He most likely already told him from the other movies because that connects to the other 4 Superman movies. So he knew it was gone. I don't know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
there, though.
that he still doesn't relate with humanity. Like if you look at like what is that other series where you have the blue guy or whatever that loses connection with humanity, right? With Zack Snyder also, was it Zack Snyder or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Like the
Dr. Manhattan or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's called Watchmen. Yeah.
Yes. So that's kind of where I'm looking. I'm not saying that's a great film. I'm not saying that's a great Superman movie at all by any means. It's not. But it was like a different approach, and it wasn't universally well received. But no, I understand what you guys are saying. I 100% agree with you. But that's kind of the way I look at it. I mean, like when Lois ends up with the guy that's a pilot or whatever that can fly with Super Clark.
Well, that's the thing is
whatever,
you can't root for Superman. You have to root like if Richard White is a jerk, you can at least root for Superman to get back with his family and stuff. You can't root for Superman to get back with his family because that kid, Jason, has only known Richard as his dad for the 5 years that he's been alive. And the thing is Richard is a good guy. Like Richard goes back and saves Superman. Richard, we were just earlier tonight, me and Black Ops there, we were over on
Ty's channel.
Ty's channel over Pop Culture Corner. And we were talking about this very thing, and I said, that moment when Richard goes back and like they're in the boat and the boat breaks in two, and he's sitting there with his family, and he's got Lois in his arms who's been knocked out, and he's holding his son, and it's getting dark and the water is closing in. That's got to be like the most just helpless moment, right?
Yeah,
and then Superman saves him. But the thing is he had gone back to risk his own life to save Superman. A guy who has no superpowers, no nothing, goes back, tries to save Superman, is trying to do the right thing for everybody, is living in the shadow of Superman. And they even made him kind of a shadow of Superman because he is heroic. He can fly. He flies, an airplane and stuff. And it is what it is. But man, it's just you can't root for Superman.
Yeah, you're 100% right, but it also makes it like because what is the trope in film? Like the boyfriend or whatever is always a dick, right?
Yeah,
they're always a dick. Yeah. So it's a different spin on that. But I 100% think you guys are right. But I see where they're trying to go. I don't think the film was incredible, but I realize the things they were trying to do is what I'm saying. But it doesn't make it good, though. It doesn't make it good.
Yeah, but speaking of which, talking about the Arrowverse, folks.
Oh boy.
He's not only failed this city, he's failed this airplane. So this kind of cracked me up because I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge Arrow guy, and
I was.
Yeah,
literally, it's like if you took off the name of Arrow and put Batman there, I would believe it. Because all of his villains in the first season are Batman. But he fights Deadshot. That is a Batman villain.
Dude, he's taking on Ra's al Ghul.
He fought
Ra's al Ghul is Batman villain.
And then Deathstroke. He also fought
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Wasn't one of Green Arrow's most popular villains like Dark Arrow, right?
The Dark Archer.
Yeah.
I thought he fought Dark Archer. Am I wrong?
He did eventually.
Eventually, he did.
Yeah, no, but my gosh, man, like
that show just got bad.
The show just he failed this marriage.
Oh, man.
So let's talk about this. So this is this is what popped up today. This is from MovieWeb. Arrow star Stephen Amell removed from flight after argument with his wife. Former Arrow star Stephen Amell was recently removed from a flight, but insists he was not forcibly removed. Can I just say I would have loved to have been on that flight. If I was on that flight and I looked up and Stephen Amell is being removed from the flight. Second of all, like the guy, when he was on there, like he befriended what's his name from he was WWE, now he's in AEW. He's helped start AEW.
Chris Jericho.
No, Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. So him and Cody Rhodes are pretty tight. And like right now, Stephen Amell is working on he's making a wrestling movie.
Yeah,
he's making a wrestling movie. But I don't know what he's doing here, but he's getting a little aggressive. Stephen Amell, best known for his role as Oliver Queen in the CW's Arrow, was recently removed from a flight. The actor got into a heated argument with his wife while on a flight waiting to depart from Austin, Texas to Los Angeles, California. Amell has addressed the issue, confirming that he was indeed removed from the flight in question, though he downplays the severity of the situation, saying he was not forcibly removed. According to multiple reports, Stephen Amell and his wife, Cassandra Jean Amell, were in Austin attending the ATX Television Festival. The two boarded a Delta flight to return home. As the flight was waiting to depart, the altercation began. Amell reportedly was told to lower his voice several times by a flight attendant during the argument. Amell is also said to have appeared drunk during the incident.
Wow.
Though the actor has not addressed specifically if he was intoxicated or not at the time. After the requests to lower his voice were made, Stephen Amell was taken off the flight. It is said that an air marshal and 3 flight attendants escorted him from the plane. Cassandra Jean Amell, however, remained on the flight and returned to L.A.
Damn,
She left her husband.
Left his drunk butt there. Oh my gosh,
Good for her.
Good Lord, that is dang.
She's
like,
F you.
Dang.
That's savage,
my
man.
God, man. She's just like, nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Bye.
Yeah, no.
Bye,
no.
Felicia.
I guess so, man. Like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well, we have actual footage of that fight right now.
Any trouble? I'm here fishing, minding my own business. Look,
I'm gonna need you to leave.
I'm gonna need you to leave.
This is my property.
This is my property.
There's no way I'm walking off my own property.
There's no way I'm leaving this hold because I know Big Belly Kelly's up in here.
We've really got a problem here.
You're about to have a problem, bud. I've told you, do not approach me.
Let's go.
Let's go where?
Let's go right now.
Where are we going?
To the ground.
Are you threatening me?
To the ground.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, bud. I'm the wrong dude. Okay?
What the hell is that?
This. That's what it is, bud.
All right.
Listen, I don't want to hurt you. Kumite. Have you ever heard of a Kumite? 1987 Kumite champion right here, bud. These right here, go that way.
He was flexing. Oh man.
I love how he puts up the arm. He puts up the arm like 1987 Kumite champion. Yes, Kumite. Jimmy says, "Wow, Stephen put on some weight."
You know what would have been worse if he was like, I was the bowling champ or something like that. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh. Music Man says not to be a dick, but if I saw Steven get removed from the flight, I would have played the opening theme to Arrow.
Like Oliver Queen just got arrested.
I swear to God, if he walked past me, I would have just been like, Oliver, you have failed this airplane. But yeah, man. so I love his wife. Yeah, his wife returns to L.A. A Delta spokesperson had this to say about the incident. Delta Flight 966 on June 21st took a brief 8-minute departure delay after an unruly customer was deplaned from the aircraft prior to departure in Austin. The flight arrived ahead of schedule at Los Angeles International Airport. Following the news breaking on its own, Stephen Amell released a statement on Twitter confirming that he was taken off the flight. However, he insists that he left on his own as soon as he was asked to do so. He also says that he lowered his voice when it was requested that he do so. That's why you get removed, Stephen, because you complied. That makes sense. His full statement reads as follows: "My wife and I got into an argument Monday afternoon on a Delta flight from Austin to LA. I was asked to lower my voice and I did. Approximately 10 minutes later, I was asked to leave the flight and I did so immediately. I was not forcibly removed." That is such bullcrap. That is such bullcrap. I'm sorry. I don't believe that for a second. Like to say that, like, oh, I was asked to lower my voice and I did. And then 10 minutes later, they asked that I leave the flight. Bull-loney. If you didn't keep going on and on and on, probably they would have never asked you to leave.
He's coming out the stuff between he got removed, No,
there's 10 minutes missing from that.
Yeah. What happened in that 10 minutes?
They gotta read between the lines. Wait a minute. If you were asked to comply in any situation like that, most people just leave you. The boss is like, okay, let's leave this guy alone. Then why would they come back and ask you to leave if you already complied?
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later.
I could see this situation. Okay, he's just like, you know who I am. This is America.
I'm Green Arrow.
He probably was
America.
He was probably thinking he was arguing with when he was arguing with his wife. He thought it was Felicity. That's the real reason why.
Yeah, that's it right there. He's like, Diggle, I got this.
That's the reason.
Which, by the way, speaking of Diggle, they teased him for Superman in 3 weeks. For Lois, Superman and Lois. He's
Did you see the Stargirl season 2 trailer where they have Alan Scott's daughter is going to be Green Lantern? Yeah.
Green Lantern's daughter. Yeah.
You know what's
So-
crazy, dude? Someone called Supergirl woke, and I'm like, don't ever go on don't go outside and touch the grass. You need some sunlight. Stargirl. Imagine a show being about a girl that's called Stargirl. Blows my mind, right? It's impossible. No, he probably thought he was fighting like Deadshot or Deathstroke in the plane.
Look, I'm not telling you what to think about Stephen Amell. Look, that
It was the
that
Mirakuru.
to say
No, I was fighting Ra's
I'm fine
al
with
Ghul.
look, I'm fine with him. I'm fine with him altogether. Like if he was just like, look, I got into an argument with my wife. We raised our voices a little bit. But first of all, really, you're on an airplane and you're fighting with your wife loud enough that you have to be asked to shut up. What is wrong with you? So what is wrong with our world nowadays that people just can't shut their mouth? Because like I don't know how he handled this, but I know he got kicked off the plane. And I'm sorry, but if I was arguing with Tiffany and I would sit down, I would shut up, and I'd be like, hey, you know what? I got a 2-hour flight that I got to get to LA, and we can have that argument when we get off the plane. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, what the heck? Who argues like that over in an airplane? And then to say with the statement of like, I was asked to lower my voice and I did. I could totally complied, and approximately 10 minutes later, I was asked to leave the flight. Baloney.
If you comply, why would they throw you off though?
Exactly.
That's not how businesses work.
Yeah.
If you're in a business situation and you're running something and some guy's being like, I don't know, loud, right? And you tell him, hey, can you calm down? And he calms down. Why would you remove that guy?
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
Let me make a devil advocate situation here. But if
he's a bad guy.
Exactly. No. Look, like if you're a dude compared to a chick or whatever, a guy's gonna seem more aggressive than a chick. So, like, I've seen multiple experience on this. Like, I'm not defending him, but that's the only perspective I'm thinking about. I'm not saying what Stephen Amell. I'm not justifying him, but more oftentimes than not, when a guy yells at a chick compared to when a chick yells at a guy or even hits a guy, there's not as much a response. So that's the only thing I can think of. I'm not saying it's correct or right, but I don't know the situation. I haven't seen the footage. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's just a weird thing to say. Ryan Hartwell here with a $5 super chat says, "Did you hear about the guy who rode a drone hoverboard through Times Square?" No, I haven't heard about that.
It's a cool vid. It's a cool.
Yeah,
vid.
you were saying it was reading garbage or something.
Brian. I mean, if you want to look that up, we can talk about that in a minute.
I could send it to you.
Or somebody's got the vid
footage.
Yeah, if somebody's got the vid. Yeah, somebody's got the vid. Send it over to me. But yeah, so just to finish this off, he says, I rebooked myself on a Southwest flight 2 hours later and traveled home without any further issue because I had sobered up by then. No, he didn't say that. I let my emotions get the better of me. End of story.
I thought you did.
No, I know, right? Must be a slow news cycle. Come on, Steven. You got kicked off a plane. Yeah. Stephen Amell became a breakout star on Arrow, blah, 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 blah. He was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, yeah, because we were excited about that. Yeah, so I don't know. There you go, folks. You know what's the best thing on this page is this story that we actually talked about the other night. Universal's Jaws reboot pitch got a firm no from Steven Spielberg.
Thank God, because
Jaws
3D is terrible, and Jaws 4 is the worst movie probably ever made. I'm good. No more Jaws movies. It's
I
like
haven't
number one.
seen 3 or 4.
Number 1 is a masterpiece, and number 2 is very okay, and that's all. That's all that exists to me.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you try to remake Jaws? What the heck? No. Gotta know.
I know. Who the heck wants to remake Jaws? Like, I'm sorry. I really like the Meg. I literally just
I like the Meg too. It was a pretty solid movie, right?
So guys, look for this here in the next couple of days. I'm editing it together. I interviewed Stephen Alton, who wrote the original book, who put together. He's still making movies. He's got another movie coming out called The Lock, which is about the Loch Ness monster, and then there's a Meg 2 coming out.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you get in contact with people like that? You go to their IMDb page or something?
Yeah, you know what? No, I found him on Twitter, man, and I just I found his website and everything, and I just emailed him, and he got back with me, and it took us a little while to set it up, but we did, and yeah, man, and he just messaged me back, and he's like, yeah, man. So.
Okay. Enosh, what was that one film with Samuel Jackson and then LL Cool J?
Snakes on a Plane.
No.
My bad. I was thinking of the whole Stephen.
No. It was a decent
Deep Blue
film.
Sea.
Yeah,
Deep Blue Sea. Oh, that was a good movie.
Kind of cool. Yeah,
it's like one of the. It's like still one of the best shark movies ever, honestly.
Yeah, it's
except for LL Cool J telling me how to make scrambled eggs, though. I don't know about that.
Yeah, especially when he tries to monologue there for a minute,
and then gets ate.
Yeah, and then totally gets eaten. That was pretty fun.
He was like praying, and then he was like, please shark, don't hurt us, and the shark just eats him first, kinda.
Now
his leg.
the subsequent movies that came after that in the Deep Blue Sea thing.
I never saw those though. I heard those are
there were sequels.
Anything like sci-fi related, I just relate to garbage pretty much, honestly, man. They made Sharknadoes too. I was like, they can't make shark movies.
Sharknadoes, dude. Sharknado is the reason why the Poindexter Lounge is here. Tiffany and I were watching Sharknado 3. Tiffany turned to me and said, hey, you know how people are always doing reviews and stuff on YouTube? We should do one of those on Sharknado 3 because that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. And
number one, he's flying through the air with a chainsaw and he went through a great white shark. I'm like, dude, this is...
Dude, part 3 was so bad, they go to space and the dude literally has a lightsaber chainsaw and it ends with David Hasselhoff standing on the moon. Like, and then a great white shark in freaking space, like, eats them. They go back through re-entry and then land, and instead of the shark absolutely exploding, because a shark is just a bag of meat at that point, and if it's falling from the air and literally lands on the ground, it would just obliterate. Like, if it's coming from orbit, first of all, it wouldn't make it in orbit because it would just burn up. It's just flesh, for God's sake. If you remember that's not how it works. But then a very pregnant, what's her name? Who was in that movie? Tara Reid is in there, and like she's very pregnant, and
he's gone, guys.
This does happen from time to
time.
Him
again,
especially when
now we can take over.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, am I here? Okay, she survives. She survives, has the baby, and the little baby hand comes out of a hole in the shark. Shut up. It's just so dumb.
Dude, it's nothing as stupid as number one. If great white sharks fell from the sky and they somehow were still alive to eat humans, that makes no sense.
I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. I turned it off. I was like, what the heck is this?
Even this was a cinematic masterpiece. That's a cinematic masterpiece. How am I supposed to be told logically sharks can fall out of the sky? That makes no sense. How are they living and eating people on the ground? What? That makes no sense.
Look, Sharknado is like one of those things that, like, you're not supposed to take it seriously. So I don't. And listen, you know what? I will watch that movie pretty much anytime because it's funny.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just got worse and worse and worse and worse with each new one.
Did you ever see The Reef, actually?
Mm-mm.
No. What was shark movies? Are you really into them or no?
Oh yeah, heck yeah, I am.
I love shark movies. I've seen a good amount of them. I can't wait. Did you see 47 Meters Down? Actually?
Yes, I like that one.
I saw both of them.
I didn't like the second one.
I like the second one more though. First one was not good, man. To me, I didn't like the first one. The second one's better. Second one's better. Like the first one is nonsensical. How can if a shark is trying to attack you, why would it miss you? It's in the water. How can you dodge it? That makes no sense. They're swimming upwards. The shark is gonna see you, and then they dodged it like they were Super Saiyan. What?
Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct,
Ultra Instinct of the
water. Ultra Instinct.
Oh my god. The shark is over here like fucking like getting like his ultra instinct powers ready to miss. Like what? How are you missing in the water? It's what predators do.
You know what was the Open Water? Did you see Open Water?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That one is freaky because
wait, did you see the other ones? I finally got to watch it.
I saw Open Water 2. Open Water 2 was more like a real movie.
It didn't have any, that's one with no sharks in it, right?
It has sharks in it, but it's not as sharky as Open Water 1 because Open Water 1 is about the couple. They go on vacation. They go on vacation, and so then they end up scuba diving, and the boat or like snorkeling, and the boat accidentally leaves them, and it just leaves them out there. That's freaking scary stuff.
Very weird.
Scary stuff.
That's scary stuff. Now the other one is about a bunch of people who go out on a yacht, and they all jump in the water, and unfortunately, and they got a baby who's left sleeping inside the yacht. and they all jump in the water, and they forget to put the ladder down, and they can't get back up into the boat. And sharks come and but it's not just sharks. Like the one guy hits his head on the propeller or something like that, and dies, and then it comes down to like one girl who tries to get back up into the boat or whatever. Another guy gets impaled by something.
You should watch. I'd recommend The Reef. I think it's really good. I just watched. I just watched. What's the Open Water 3? I watched that.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen Open Water 3.
It's interesting. I'll say that. When I'm talking about they do stupid things, these guys do some stupid things. Also, I gotta head out actually right now. It was great being on here. It was great talking to you guys. If you guys my channel, someone will link it, I guess, at some point. But it was great to meet you guys.
Yeah, Brian's on it. Brian's on it. You guys go check out MSK, man. I've been on his channel, and dude, I'm glad you're here, man. Glad you could be here.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi.
And he just came here and didn't say hi to me. I was like, what did I do to Eddie? Uh-oh. Drama starter. I'm just kidding.
Eddie's just angry. Look how angry he is.
And what happened today?
He's in the dark. He's in the dark. He's like Eddie looks like he's hanging out on chat roulette, waiting to see if he actually sees a girl.
Looks like he's gonna murder someone in his house.
That's just taking forever to load.
Did I take that too far?
No.
He looked like he was just ready to commit a murder. It's like, are you okay, man? All right, guys. Have a great stream, okay?
All right, we'll see you, buddy. Oh man, that's funny. So I got this. Whoops, hold on a second. I got this. Here we go. Big. What is this now?
It's the dude that looked like the green. He was the guy flying a hoverboard in Times Square.
Oh, and it looks like the Green Goblin.
They said he looked like the Green Goblin.
Whatever website this is, the Daily Mail. Good God, man! It's like filled with like everything but the show.
It's a lot of.
That's why I look for it on YouTube.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I've seen that.
Well, that's kind of cool.
I'm after you, Parker. Oh.
No, that's all over TikTok. That dude is going huge right now. That dude is absolutely huge right now. There's a lot of.
I was just gonna say, I sent another link where they show kind of like up close on the hoverboard.
Yeah. There's contract. That dude is like the next Elon Musk. Like there are companies trying to hire him right now. Like he's just trying to decide what company he wants to deal with. Like there's no joke. That dude is changing things.
I bet.
All right, here we go. I'm not going to share the audio, but I'll share.
U.S. military is like, who are you?
No, 100% they are. I mean, they're like trying to regulate this crap right now.
That's some scary stuff, though. I mean, like it's cool, but man, you got to know what you're doing because you don't know what you're doing. Someone's going to
fall off. Someone's
going to die,
especially if you're high up. Like
he doesn't have an aviation degree. He's just a technologist. I mean, he's learning.
Like, keep it. I've got a pit bull now.
Yeah,
I love how the stream is going because everything's flowing very, very well into each other because we got the last thing, the Sharknado thing flowed really well. But yes, this is kind of cool though, and it'll go perfectly into our next story. But
this is true.
My gosh,
very much.
Look at that.
What's the next story?
Well, yeah, so we'll get there.
You'll find out.
Yeah, you'll find out. So Paul says you'll pay for this, Spider-Man. Well, Spider-Man is going to pay for it, but you know what Spider-Man's going to do? Spider-Man's going to do something that you probably didn't expect Spider-Man to do. Spider-Man's going to
receive general absolution.
Yes,
he's gonna pray. He's not going to pay, but he's going to pray. Spider-Man went and met the Pope this week, guys. Awesome.
Yeah, so he met the Pope. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna before I get there. Hold on, I want to show you a couple of things here.
I was gonna say I do have a question though. Okay, since it was the European Spider-Man, was it Night Monkey?
Night Monkey.
Did Night Monkey meet the Pope, or was it the Pope, or was it Spider-Man?
You never know.
Andrew, we don't want to hear about what's tingling, okay, buddy?
Jeez. No, what did he say?
I'm kidding, dude. All right. So here is Spider-Man. Spider-Man went and saw the Pope. He had to go get his Pope on. And
say, aren't you a little tall for Tom Holland?
True. True.
So here's the I'm trying. I got so many windows freaking open right now. I'm trying to make sure that I don't destroy everything here. Okay. So here he is meeting the Pope. He handed the Pope a Peter Parker mask, confirming everyone's suspicions that the multiverse is in true effect, and that that Pope Francis will be playing a version of Spider-Man in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Did I miss this deleted scene or something here?
It's definitely not Tom Holland. Look how big his arms are. Like Tom, that's definitely not Tom Holland.
No, that's not. Well, you never know. You never know. Tom Holland, keeps showing up in different places as Spider-Man. No, it's not Tom Holland. But unless the Pope is really short, and which that could be, the Pope could be very, very short.
Doom Pope.
Doom Pope. The Sinister Six. Spider-Man takes on a whole the Pope and like 5 different bishops or something.
Yeah, some cardinals.
Right. So we got this, and then so here's the news story. There's the news story there of Pope Francis meets Spider-Man and is given his own mask. We'll read the story here in just a second. But here was the guy, because apparently you got to wait like in your own. Like, can you imagine being this guy? You gotta wait in this big courtyard for your opportunity to go meet the Pope. Literally, we're talking kings and dignitaries and leaders of the world and people who like their whole religion is based around this, and their whole life is based around their faith, and like to have an audience with the Pope would be like the most amazing, most pristine, like very serious moment, the most serious moment in their life. And this guy is sitting there in a Spider-Man costume.
Okay, as for somebody that was within probably
he's a legend now,
15 feet away from the Pope Mobile with John Paul II in it. Yeah, so like it was a very serious time. Like, man, and like the mass, the papal mass was great.
I think the Pope.
I kind of missed that. That was fun. World Youth Day, man. I kind of miss being a Catholic. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. I'm just saying. I just think it's absolutely hilarious that that Spider-Man met the Pope. Like I said, the guy is like all serious and everything. I'll get back to that in a second. But yeah, he's all serious and everything, and sitting there waiting. He's like, "Hey guys, just waiting for the Pope. Just waiting for." He's pointing at the camera. He was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm waiting for the Pope. What are you doing?" Now, this wasn't the first time Spider-Man met the Pope. Spider-Man met the Pope when he was a little kid.
Yep.
John Paul II, yes.
JP2.
Here was Spider. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see Spider-Man making his way back to see the Pope. A different Pope.
Me finally thinking the same thing.
No.
I am.
Spider-Man and the Pope apparently have this thing going. This is Spider-Man versus Pope origins.
So he gave
Spider-Man versus Pope origins.
Right. So he gave the Pope a mask. I'm just wondering, like, does he wear it?
He probably secretly does in his office.
Like,
he doesn't
he's
show
just
anyone.
like sitting there messing around. It's sitting on his desk. He's like pulls it out of the drawer, looks down. No one's around.
Echo-based network
reminds me of an episode of South Park. It's like in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spider.
Yeah, right.
What's up, Echo Base? Good to see you, man.
So basically, it wasn't engineering; it was holy water.
Yeah, and look. You know what? This is not to. I'm not a Catholic myself. I am a person of faith, but I'm not a Catholic. This is not to make fun of anybody's.
I say I take no offense as the unofficial Catholic in the room.
But don't you have to wonder a little bit? I mean, Spider-Man's there as a little kid. Like, what is he whispering into the Pope's ear right there? Like,
get off my foot.
Yeah, or like I'm going to take down your whole operation.
I know you're game, old man. As long as he doesn't say he had a Peter tingle with the Pope.
His spidey senses are not tingling.
Why do you say that? Why do you say the Peter tingle?
Brian,
that was dirty. That was dirty, man.
I'm sorry. Did somebody time out Andrew Casale?
What?
Did somebody time him out or like?
Oh no, he's here.
Or like,
no, he made a comment earlier about his fan senses tingling, and that's when I was like, I don't want to hear about what's tingling.
I was wondering because Zeno asked if I could make him a mod so that he could see what Andrew's saying.
Oh.
But yeah, but actually, we can get on that too, Zeno. But yeah, so I thought this was funny. You know, there's I didn't use the picture, but there's Stephen Amell with his wife there. I don't know what they could possibly be arguing about, but you know, they're arguing about something. But this did inspire the Pope to get a Spider-Man tattoo.
Dude,
wait, what? The Pope got? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry, I'm out of it. Okay. Oh, ooh. Now I see it. My thing is lagging.
Kind of cool though.
It's a cool.
I like the shading.
A lot of detail. Actually.
Yeah, so, anyways, very very cool story. Just kind of a fun thing, and let's actually talk. Let's actually show why Spider-Man was meeting the Pope, shall we? Let's see. Spider-Man meets the Pope and gives him a Marvel mask. Slings him a Marvel mask. I love it. Spider-Man. He showed up at the Vatican. So there you go. It says it's not every day when Spider-Man swings into the Vatican, but the superhero made a surprise showing there Wednesday during the Pope's weekly general audience. Spidey shook Pope Francis's hand and presented him with a face mask patterned after the Marvel character's classic red suit. The guy in the Spidey getup was 28-year-old Matteo Villardita, an Italian who visits sick children in hospitals after having undergone several childhood surgeries of his own for a congenital condition. Villardita told APTV he gave Pope Francis the mask as a sign to tell him that through these eyes I daily see pain from sick children in hospitals.
Wow, that's
yeah,
awesome.
That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool.
It is.
Like, all jokes aside, that's actually
that's a dope statement too. Like,
right?
That's cool that he does that. You know, that's awesome that he does that.
Yeah, through these eyes, I daily see pain from sick children in hospitals.
Wait, it's like that. It's like that line that we said on Ty's channel that you said. Who said that about Superman?
Superman says, you know, he says you wrote this. He tells Lois she wrote the story of why the world doesn't need a savior, but yet I hear the masses cry out every day for one. And
that's what it reminded me of.
Yep.
Superman Returns. I remember that.
Yep, it's one of the best Superman moments, and it's in Superman Returns. Strangely enough, during a general audience, the Pope delivers a themed speech, followed by prayers, a homily, and singing, and he offers blessings to those in attendance, including web-slinging superheroes already endowed with special talents. Among the faithful who lined up in San Damaso courtyard to face time with the Pontiff, Villardita unsurprisingly grabbed the most attention. Yep. Other attendees applauded Spidey and snapped his photo after he met with the Pope. But the real superheroes are the children who are suffering and their families who are fighting with so much hope, Villardita told the Vatican's media outlet Vatican News. Villardita founded Supererroin Corsia? Supererroin Corsia. A group of volunteers who dress up as heroes to bring cheer to pediatric patients, and that's pretty awesome,
dude. Sweet, I call Fat Thor.
That's pretty awesome, right?
Dad bought Thor. Dad bought.
During Wednesday's audience, as Vatican News recounts, Pope Francis began a new cycle of what is that word? It's it's like catechism, but it's not. It's catechesis. Dedicated to themes proposed by the Apostle Paul in his letter to the Galatians. In the epistle noted, the Pope, St. Paul, makes many biographical references that allow us to understand his conversion and his decision to place his life at the service of Christ. Topics that touch on many aspects of the life of the church in our times. The Pope did not mention Marvel or the upcoming Spider-Man 3.
Why the hell would he? Like he's gonna be like, yo, I'm really looking forward to this next Spider-Man movie, guys.
He's a Marvel guy over a DC guy now, so
yeah, that's right. He has that direct line to God, so he knows what's up.
Yeah, he
tweeted him. He just texted him. He was like, "Oh, okay." He told me.
Yeah. Just lean his head out the window and be like, "Hey,
what does God? What does God need with a starship? What does God need with a superhero?"
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. I thought it was a cool story. I thought it was a cool story, just given what we saw there. Like, and like you said, like what the guy said, right?
Well, it's a good lighthearted thing. I mean, to like just oppose with what we
Yeah.
just talked about with Stephen Amell getting kicked off a plane. So like, you know, this is kind of like your lighthearted squirrel on water skis moment at the
Yeah, it's your lighthearted segment on the news.
Exactly. I dig it. I think it's cool, you know, and you gotta give the guy like something for having the guts to
Oh yeah,
to dress up. Hold on, I'm seeing comments that I didn't see in here. Let's see if I can find that comment in here. Where is it? Oh my gosh, where's the comment? I saw it on the other thing. Hold on. Oh, here's Spider-Man Far From Pope.
That's good, dude. That's good.
Oh my gosh, you just gotta have a bunch of Pope themed.
Far from Pope.
I'm the Pope and I approve this message. Spider Pope does whatever a Spider Pope does.
I can see Homer Simpson holding the Pope up. He's a pig. Look out.
Can he spin a web? No, he can't, because he's the Pope. Look out. Here comes
Spider-Man into the Pope
then
first.
you go back to like Family Guy, right? And it's like, I'm the freaking Pope over here. Yeah.
Bobbity beepy.
Spider pig.
Alfred meets the Pope next.
Oh no. Michael Caine.
Hey,
wait, who's the Pope
Zeno,
again?
you got modded as well. You are a mod as well, sir. So you should be at least.
Eddie, are you alive
Yeah.
or are you taking a nap? Or
No, he's doing his dating rounds. He's doing speed dating real quick.
or is he texting
Eddie's
Raylos?
over there. Eddie's still over there on chat roulette.
Okay.
Yeah,
man.
I forgot the name. Yeah.
Have you ever gone to chat roulette?
I don't even know what that is. I don't know what
Nah,
it is.
I've heard dark
roulette, yeah.
stories.
Oh, I know. I remember when chat roulette first started, and like I just kind of like went over there and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna see what like chat roulette say hi to people randomly," you know, because like I'm an outgoing person. It's just filled with penises.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of dudes jerking it. It's like
I was like,
It's
I
cringy.
was like, what the heck is this? Why? What? This is a thing?
Yeah,
This is actually on the internet. Like,
they made fun of it in the South Park. It was funny.
yeah. Well, like well, honestly, like, because I heard that like that was, you know, and I was like, but nah. And so that like I thought it was a joke. It is not a joke. It is real. And
They fly now?
oh my gosh, it's bad. It's bad. It really like you it makes you question everything you know about humanity. Like,
Oh,
like what
Eddie's
am I?
downstairs. We have it. This just in. We have an update. Eddie's downstairs making a sandwich.
Eddie went down. He's like Batman. He's like,
Oh yeah, no. He knows the book,
there you go.
the unwritten book of the road.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Rhea, you're so sweet. Rhea with a $4.99 super chat says,
Oh
you
my
really didn't have
God.
to mod me, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Inash. Hey, Rhea, we're just glad to have you here. Rhea, you are more than welcome to come in here. If you ever want to come in, you got the invite in the private chat. So you are more than welcome, my friend. So I'm downstairs making a sandwich. Boy, good to know that we leave a place for Eddie at the table.
Yeah.
That somebody else like who could like really like be like here, like I don't know, bringing some interesting conversation,
A little insight, you know.
insight.
yeah.
You know,
ham on rye. You know.
Bring some interesting points.
yeah, I could actually make the whole screen look better. You know, but no, Eddie, it's good to know that he's downstairs making a sandwich while we're trying to do a show. That's great.
Who's
All right,
doing
Eddie, tell us in the
everything?
private chat when you get back. Then, okay? How about you do that? then in the meantime,
right.
then in the meantime, we'll at least
Oh, he's toasting it, bro. Yeah,
he's toasting that sandwich.
he knows the way to my
Butter.
heart right there.
It's butter in it.
Yeah. So there's your feel good story of the week with Spider-Man doing that. Also, you know, this wasn't too bad either. So I got to say, this one wasn't too bad either. We talked about Shazam. We saw Helen Mirren, you know, last night, and we saw the Shazam photos, you know, this week of everybody in the suits, and we all talked about how we like the suits. Apparently, there were people complaining about them. Like, this goes to show you, I'm so sick of hearing everybody complain about stuff.
All right,
I
they look
swear to
phenomenal.
God.
God dang.
I
They
swear
win
to
the
God.
internet.
I swear to God, apparently they had some kind of issue, and they were saying that Mary, because look, everybody's on this kick all of a sudden that and I get it. Like even Saggy said that she's glad that like Supergirl doesn't have the skirt anymore. For God's sake, it's Wonder Woman has a skirt. There's nothing. Look, some women may want to wear pants. Some women may want to wear a skirt. Shut up. Let people choose whatever the heck that they want. We live in a world where literally, like if Brian went out and put on a skirt, everybody would be like, "That's Brian's choice. He should be fine with wearing a skirt."
Brave,
Let
so
him
strong.
do his. He's so brave.
You're
and strong.
stunning, Brian. You're very
Stunning and brave.
If I put on my blonde wig.
Oh my God, sexy.
Now that is some hotness right there.
If I change my name to Brianna,
is that Sheila?
If I do this and
Joe Dirt would be proud.
And I become Jolene again. You know,
Hey,
nobody will have an issue, and I can dress up any way I want to. But God forbid a young lady want to wear a skirt as a superhero, because, like, you know, well, you know, we don't know what they got underneath that skirt. Why are you looking?
See, I still can't get over the fact that wig kind of reminds me of the Double J haircut. Jeff Jarrett. You just need to start breaking guitars over people's heads. The Jackie Fargo strut.
I'm angry. I'm so angry.
Well, you know,
can't contain this rage.
I don't
Damn,
understand.
I'm not eating my oatmeal tomorrow.
Nash, aka lead singer Striper. Hey, that's a you know what? Azteca, my old band Antioch, we actually are on there is a tribute album called Isaiah 53, a Striper tribute album, and my band Antioch is on that. We do the song Free by Striper. So if you're a Striper fan, you can look for that. Yeah, that's a international release that my band got on. And a little history to that. We recorded the entire music and everything, but we did a 3-hour show the night before, and my voice was absolutely blown. And Michael Sweet has one of the most amazing voices in rock. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, the guy has got an amazing rock voice. He's in his 40s. He actually took care of his throat, and he's one of the only people who's from that era who can hit just as high as he did, dude. I saw Striper for the first time only around 2011, something like that. I saw Striper for the first time, or 2009 it might have been. And let me tell you something. They couldn't have been any better than they were in the 80s, because like their chops were right there, and his voice was amazing. Hey, Echo Bass. So you know what? I played with John Schlitt from Petra. I toured. I got to play all of Petra's songs, man. Yeah, man. I grew up on Petra as well. Petra was my favorite band growing up, and I got the opportunity to play with John Schlitt from Petra. And so, man, going around playing all those songs, man, and yeah,
Nick.
man. Played in Christian bands my whole life, and toured and did all that stuff. And yeah, man, Petra, man. Anytime Petra comes up, actually here on the channel, if you go back to some of our early stuff, you just like look at our stuff, like you can find like I think it's like in 6 parts, because it was before YouTube would let you do like any videos more than 10 minutes. So it's like in 10-minute segments. But yeah, it's me playing with John Schlitt, and then actually we have an interview that I did with John Schlitt just recently about the history of Petra. So heck yeah.
All right, we got a celebrity in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Saggy Melons is in the chat.
Oh, Saggy's here.
What is happening, Saggy? What's up?
Saggy?
Who's that?
Saggy Melons.
Saggy Melons. I'm not sure I know that name.
Oh,
I don't know if I speak Spanish.
Who is that?
Saggy.
Who's Saggy?
I tried.
Anyways,
is she the clout chaser? Oh, I know.
That's who Eddie talks about. That's who Eddie talks about.
Yeah, someone should have said clout chaser. I would have understood. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Apparently, Eddie's still having a really good time with his sandwich.
That's good. That's good.
To know. Good to
Oh
know.
yeah, Subway. Subway's good. Sorry.
As long as you don't run into Jared down there, you know.
All right, I should leave. I'm gonna leave.
All right, so moving on. So this story, apparently, Zachary came forward and thanked people for supporting them because he says filming has been underway for Shazam: Fury of the Gods, and DC fans have gradually gotten glimpses of the upcoming blockbuster. On Monday, director David F. Sandberg delivered a surprising new look at the film with an official photo showcasing the entire Shazam family clad in their updated costumes. The new suits sparked a fair amount of discourse, both good and bad. I didn't see any bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused on that one. Like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah, and it looks like franchise star Zachary Levi is weighing in on that. On Tuesday, Levi took to Twitter to thank the fans who have been so supportive of the new suits. He also clarified that they are a huge upgrade, full of color, and no one feels objectified wearing them. Here was his actual tweet. He says, "Hey, y'all, just wanted to thank you all. Thank you to everyone's who's been so supportive of our new suits in Shazam: Fury of the Gods. They are a huge upgrade, full of color, despite some of the incorrect conclusions based on one photo." I mean, people were saying that like they thought the green one was going to be black, and it's not. It's just hunter green. It's really dark green, and so you gotta look at it. But it says, and no one feels objectified wearing them, as you were.
They look incredible. Like all of them look awesome. Incredible. Like everyone.
Yeah, apparently
like, no one's complaining about them.
Her costume is amazing.
Well, apparently, there was some talk. It says Levi's tweet somewhat pokes fun at all the different angles of conversation that surrounded the costume photo, from how the more textured suits would look on screen, whether or not Sandberg's photo was presenting the costume's color palette as more muted or colorful. There was also the surprise that Grace Fulton will also be playing the superhero version of Mary Marvel in the sequel, replacing Michelle Borth in the role. And there was a whole thing about that I saw. There's people trying to claim that she got fired like Gina Carano. That's not what happened. She just aged into the role, whatever. That news, combined with Fulton's costume having a new skirt, definitely sparked conversation in and of itself, but saw many fans being excited to see her take on the role. So... yeah,
it looks good. Like, makes sense in this way. Look at Ancient. Like, look at Gladiator. If anyone that's a big fan of the movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe, look how every even a man wore some sort of skirt. That's the way I take it. It's not over sexualized or whatever, and people need to just chill out. It looks good in the context. Not every woman has to be.
It's very Wonder Woman-esque. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it looks good though. It
did they bitch about Wonder Woman?
No, Wonder Woman's suit looked good to me. And especially the gold suit looked awesome. Like it's very nostalgic of the comic books too, right? I mean, you guys didn't like that, or
no? I love, dude.
I like it. Yeah.
I have no.
Enosh is one of the few in the crowd that actually enjoyed it for initially. Yeah.
No, I like 84. I don't like the movie in particular, but I thought the costuming was terrific. I thought it looked cool.
Absolutely.
Very nostalgic.
Absolutely.
I was like, oh, yeah.
That's right, Zeno.
And Andy R here, Andy R here says, y'all, the Smallville animated show coming. They've been talking about the Smallville animated show for quite a while. I hope it actually gets off the ground for sure. I hope it does. Speaking of getting off the ground, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like and sounds like his sandwich is finished, and here he is looking out.
To grace us with his presence.
Are you full, Eddie?
Yeah, it was a sandwich and some chips.
You look like you should
chips. You had chips too.
You look like you should have somebody feeding you grapes, dude. Somebody fanning you off with a big old.
Oh shoot! Very Gladiator-esque.
Yeah. Are you wearing a skirt, Eddie?
Come on, feed me grapes.
Oh shoot!
No, it's called a tunnel, guys. Get over it. No.
This is not just a shirt. This is a different type of shirt.
Skirts in the summertime. Look, the thing is like, people who wear skirts, they know how to position themselves and stuff, and you can do a lot of different things. Look, I don't know that that's such a big deal.
People just gotta calm down.
Look, let people wear what they want to wear.
Yeah.
Why are you so worried? Like, if they want to wear pants, they want to wear pants. I know girls who like to wear skirts. They enjoy wearing.
Are they
skirts.
the fashion police?
Yeah, I mean, look at ancient Greece, man. Like, if you watch, Troy's, I know it's not well received, but that's kind of like there was style. Like, if you look at DCEU, they're more like Greek god-ish. So it makes sense in that type of context. That's the way I look at it. I'm not sure the way everyone else looks at it, but it was kind of the thing. So yeah, I mean,
Eddie versus Sandwich, Dawn of Munchies.
I have a question. Did anybody watch 300?
Yeah.
Yes.
Leonidas looked really good in his skirt. I'm just saying.
Dude, he rocks a skirt really well.
And those abs.
That's what I'm getting across, man. That was the style. That's just the way it was.
Hey, man, gotta let everything flow. You know, be free.
Yeah.
Right. And a kilt. Yeah.
I mean, Scottish people rock it all the time. They don't have a problem with it.
Braveheart, they went crazy with those. They're wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like today they're taking it way too. Like you got to put yourself in that like scope or whatever. Yeah, things are modernized.
Hold on a second. Zeno says, I think I saw Rhea in a skirt like thing once. I forgot where. And Rhea's like, probably on a subscription site of some kind.
OnlyFans.
Oh, geez.
Oh, geez, man.
Well, if Eddie was going crazy for that gamer girl that was on over at Max's channel that one night, like, I'm just wondering, Rhea, you'd probably make bank off of this guy right here.
Eddie always likes like hot girls. Yeah, I see in the feed.
You know what? I give Rhea this, man. Rhea stands up for Eddie. Like anytime she thinks Eddie's not involved in something, like she always stands up for him. And she's like, hey, you know, Eddie didn't get an invite to this, or like you should invite Eddie to this or that, you know, whatever. It's like I thought Eddie was in a chat that we had. And she's like, hey, is Eddie in this chat? You should put Eddie in this chat or whatever. And that's like, yeah. So Eddie, Rhea's standing up for you.
No, I know she's a good friend. That's why I told you. That's why I was saying in the chat that she deserves a wrench because she does.
You're always liking Brie Larson photos, and it spreads in my feed, and I'm like, yeah, that is a hot photo. Sorry.
Okay, so I wanted to show you guys a couple of funny photos and see before we move on here. Whoops. Okay, so I saw this. So you guys know I'm a big toy guy, and I go looking for toys all the time and stuff. And so on my Facebook, like marketplace thing, this popped up the other day.
Oh, what is that?
I was like, what the heck? Seriously?
We were joking about that. That's pretty funny.
What?
Okay,
my brain hurts.
Somebody literally took a Captain America action figure, put a Jedi like cloak over it, put a Luke Skywalker lightsaber in his hand. It's got a blue Captain America shield, and then puts it here as Star Wars Jedi Captain America action figure, $15 plus $3.75 shipping. They want $18.75, folks, for this figure. It's like a little tiny like figure that literally they just like Frankenstein together. Look at that shield. It's all beat up. It's old. Like they literally think they did something here.
Hey man, it might be somebody with some issues. You know what I mean? Like, a
couple. Yeah, right. You do that seems official, doesn't it?
That's Lunch Lady Captain America.
Hey, somebody's really proud of their kid. Okay.
Yeah, got two. Have it. It's gold. Yes. You know what? You know what we got to do is you got to buy two because you got to put one. Keep one in the package. Our good buddy William would keep one in the package, or don't open this. Can't open this. One of a kind.
When was Cap Shield ever blue, though?
It's just an action figure thing. They make so many different of these.
When was his lightsaber ever blue? I always thought it was green.
Yeah, when did? Yeah, I thought
continuity, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Brandon Routh, we were talking about Brandon Routh earlier. I was not aware of this, but apparently Jason Momoa and Brandon Routh went to high school together in Iowa. At one point, the soccer team had both Aquaman and Superman on it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Damn.
My question is, was their soccer team any good?
Yeah.
If you were playing underwater, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Or in space.
And heaven forbid the ball is kryptonite.
Did they win any state championships? Then you'll know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of cool. They both went to.
They're both tall though. They're both 6'4", right?
Yeah. Brandon Routh is super tall.
Yeah, so is Jason Momoa too. He's tall, 6'3" at least, I think.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Bobby Long.
So next here, Han Solo. Well, not Han Solo. Yeah,
Okay.
He's yelling and screaming because he hurt his shoulder. Actually, Indiana Jones, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana
I
Jones.
think I called this. I think I called this.
When I saw
told
this,
you.
oh my gosh,
This
Hans YOLO.
I've never been so unsurprised in my life. How can someone give me a refresher of how old Harrison Ford is?
78.
Yeah,
Is he 78? Enosh, fact check
gonna
me.
Google this.
Brian,
Yeah,
he
he's
78?
Pretty old there.
I'm googling it right now.
He
He
might be
is 78.
79.
He's 78.
He's 78.
July
What is
13th.
78?
Yeah. And why are they having him doing action scenes? Why? He's
Well,
78.
apparently he wasn't doing an action scene. We'll read it in a
gosh.
second, but apparently he was prepping for a fight scene and he accidentally hit the guy or something. Was it that? Or like he did something with his shoulder, like throwing a punch.
Yeah. And he also injured himself in the Millennium Falcon. I think he has to calm down. And the
Millennium Falcon thing, but hold on. The Millennium Falcon thing wasn't his fault. That was a hydraulic issue that the door surprisingly just shut on his leg. And so,
holy crap.
Yeah,
I totally forgot. I thought I don't know. It's
you do suck. You do suck. It's like he's 154 years old.
Seriously, man, he fought in World War One, and he's still alive today.
Yeah,
he flies now though. Or whenever he flies, he gets in wrecks though.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Bradley's right. He punched Ryan Gosling in the face while doing whatchamacallit.
Blade Runner.
Yeah, 2049.
Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, that's absolutely true. Yeah, he accidentally punched. Ryan Gosling in the face.
Well, he's not a spring chicken, you know.
But here you go. Yeah, Ford injured on Indiana Jones 5 set. Actor Harrison Ford has sustained a shoulder injury on the set of the 5th Indiana Jones.
Oh man,
I'm just waiting for Keaton to go down now.
Oh,
that's all that's going to happen.
Oh, they're going to try to push Keaton a little bit too far, guys.
Oh, dude, and he's gonna break something, dislocate a hip.
Actually, I think he's probably gonna let one be like, no, I want to do this. He's gonna pull some Tom Cruise, like, oh no, let's do this. I want to do this.
Keaton looks different than though. Like he's not old, so I don't think Keaton's gonna like. He has that crazy thing, like that line in back in the days. Go on, you want to fight? Keaton has that like element of craziness to him. I don't know if anyone's seen Birdman, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, Birdman. I didn't like Birdman.
Oh, you didn't?
No, Tiffany doesn't like Birdman either. Tiffany.
Oh no, I loved it.
Tiffany hates Birdman.
I like the movie. The Founder was pretty good. I like that one.
I love the Founder. I love the Founder because that movie's awful. The Birdman is just so bad. You can't tell what the heck's going on. You don't know what's real, what's not real. It's so weird. It's all over the place. I don't even know, man. Jimmy sent this though. We'll get to there in a second, but Jimmy sent this. Check out. We just did our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, thing, and I've got my I got my turtles here, that I was showing everybody. I got my my turtle from the movie.
Dude. Yeah, the figure on the left looks legit. Like has the fur type stuff.
Oh heck yeah, man. Check them out, both of them.
Splinter looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that Shredder.
Mimicking his movements from my cage.
Hiroku Saki.
Yeah, it actually looks really good. And then got the turtles themselves.
Nice,
guys. If anybody comes across the Casey Jones and Raphael 2-pack, I should have bought that when I had the chance, and I did not last year, and I could kick myself for it now because of where it's at. But I mean, check it out, man. Like,
hey, Enosh, can you eat the pizza? I'm just wondering. It looks kind of good.
No, you cannot.
That's why I hated that movie. They always had good ass looking pizza.
I know the cheese pizza.
Man, that pizza looks good. Too bad
it's Corey Feldman.
Plastic. It is Corey Feldman. But they got the foot. I got to get one of the Foot Clan guys, whatever. But I told myself I was not going to get into this line because I knew that once I started, because this is one of my favorite movies, and you guys know we did a watch party of this just the other night.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies, and I knew that if I started down this, I was going to have to collect it all. And I don't have any. I only had one Raphael action figure from back in the day.
Ooh.
And so this was one of those things that I never had turtles, and now I want all the turtles. So,
dude, the original is still the best as far as the Ninja Turtles.
So, but we got this though that apparently they made Danny
headphones.
I know, gotta love that. I love that.
Danny.
Oh my gosh! So we got Danny. Where is it?
You call this family?
You call that over there? You call that family?
What are you, Fast and Furious now?
God, it's been so long since I've watched that movie. But
That was a fun night.
I still know Ninja Turtles word for word. So I was there in
heck
spirit.
Yeah.
Like,
heck yeah, man. Heck
that was one of my OG.
I get this as big as I can possibly get it, but it's not. It's not wanting to change. It's not changing the picture, so it's not doing anything to the picture. Okay, never mind. But apparently here's some. Yeah, so I've got the NECA stuff. Ooh, is this a loot? What is he calling it? Is it loot crate? What? Okay, because it looks like look. Are you seeing this, guys, down here?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh heck no! Is she still up there? Can you see her?
Yeah.
It's April. It's Judith Hogue.
Nice.
Oh,
You need that now, Enosh.
And she's got a sigh.
She's got a sigh.
You need it. It's calling out to you. How much is it?
Oh my god! Okay, I got to check this out. Hold on a second. It's 40 euros.
Wow.
The pre-order sold. It looks like the pre-order sold out. Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Well, come on.
Uh-oh. Ow, fuck. I'm cramping
Those are some pretty decent action figures, to be honest. I mean, they look good.
They are. Oh my gosh. Pre-order now. Can I pre-order this? This is.
Oh man, my nose.
What? Well, it's letting me pre. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to go to some other sites. Hold on a second.
He's like, okay, guys, I'm gonna have to get this off the screen. Give me a few minutes.
All right, intermission. Let's
order.
Thank you, Jimmy. That's where I found those. Was at Walmart. Yeah. If you find, please let me know, Jimmy. Because I was looking for the. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look up something here real quick while we're live. But yeah, talk about this because this is.
Talk about what are we talking about?
Well, Ninja Turtles the movie, man.
Dude, sorry, I want to talk about Fast 9. Let's change the topic. Sorry.
I will not talk about a movie I've never seen.
No, I was playing because no one wants to see.
I've never seen one. I've not seen one of the Fast and the Furious movies, and I have a legitimate reason for it.
Well, I'll say this, Brian. Just watch maybe I'll say up to Fast 5, and that's it. Don't watch anything else because at Fast 5, that's when they get a little too crazy, and I completely hate them.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Okay, two things. One, I went to Universal Technical Institute, which is a automotive school, and there's one of the classes in there. It's called Super Street. Okay, I slept through the whole class. I despise street racing.
Why, Brian?
No. I'm serious. There is plenty of legitimate places to race a car on a track, not on a street where you can endanger people and all that kind of stuff. And not only that, but keep me from sleeping, living in certain areas of the town. Because I used to live up against railroad tracks, and the frontage road on the railroad. That's where everybody would do their
people street race right by my house, and it's always lovely to hear it.
Hate it.
I mean, they always have the really loud and exhaust, and they're awful.
No, people do it professionally.
They don't know how to shift.
Like 20 minutes away from me, like there's a whole drag strip. People go race their cars, and then every year.
I'm fine with that. I have no problem with that, dude. You want to soup it up, take it to the drag strip, fine. You know what I mean? There's cops that'll race you. You know what I mean? Just don't do it on the street, man. That bugs me. Like,
isn't that how Paul Walker died on the street?
More or less.
Speeding.
You know, so it's like, no, it's very, very dangerous. It's really stupid, and like that's why I've never watched any of the. I did not want to give them the time of my day.
Well, that's an all-fair, right? Yeah, I
or
get you.
a dime out of my pocket, and it's nothing against like Vin Diesel or.
Well, you made a good
decision. Triple X.
You made a good decision because if you were to see where they are now, and if you're a true fan of them, you would be extremely disappointed. Because my whole logic with this is, how in the hell did you guys going from stealing like electronics from a truck to going to goddamn space? How? It's literally the most
Good lord.
thing.
Good
They
lord.
fly now.
Insane leaps in logic.
eBay has that freaking April O'Neil that we just looked at for $375.
What?
Woo! They are on
That's
the
how
good
it works,
stuff.
man. It's rare. It's rarity, man.
Oh,
So
no, it just came out. Zavi's got it for $54, but I won't order anything from Zavi because I don't trust Zavi. I only trust stuff that like I can
Mark,
actually.
Where's Benson's at? You got this? Come on, dude. Let's
Oh
make it
my
happen.
God, Mark.
What's that, Tim?
Jeez.
rare Pokemon card that I uncovered today. I started collecting again.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the legit card. Like I said, I have the first 3 original decks of the Pokemon card. I have 4 Charizards. I'm a massive Pokemon fan. Pokemon is rising again, but no, like I used to battle
money
and
off the
stuff.
Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, no, I enjoy the process. I like battling in them or whatever. But yeah, you can. I follow Gary V and stuff like that. Do you guys like Pokemon? Enosh, Brian.
Well, I liked the movie.
I like the movie.
The first movie, right?
The one with Ryan Reynolds.
I like Detective Pikachu. I'll be honest. I don't really. No, my kids are into Pokemon. Pokemon. There's two things that my generation got into that I just did not get into. There's actually people from my generation that definitely got into it, but it was just not my thing. And that was Pokemon and Power Rangers. Not something that I didn't do Power Rangers either.
I did Power Rangers, but that was my last show. Like, it was on the cusp of, like, you're 14 or 13, 14, going on 15, kind of like growing out of the kids shows you used to watch, evolving into Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Jimmy's killing me here. Jimmy's killing me with this. He's absolutely killing me with this. He literally just sent me. Oh my gosh, you guys got to see this. Oh my gosh.
Asaki and Yoshi.
Yeah, it's from this freaking scene in the movie where.
Oh yes, dude, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Okay, hold
his master, I forgot what his name was. Amato Yoshi. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys seeing this?
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I scratched his face.
And I scratched his face.
So is Enosh gonna go broke by buying all these films? Figures. Oh my gosh, my
Hey, I gotta make sure Tiff's not in the chat, guys. We're good. We good. We good.
Let's follow Banner for a second.
Hey, the coast is clear.
I'm trying to find. I'm trying to see where I can order them, but I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not seeing that I can order it anywhere.
Hey, you have like 150 Boba Fett's. You gotta add these.
I got to sell the Boba Fett. I'm sure they will show up at some point, but
that's really inside though. Like that's deep. Like for an action figure, like a 30-second scene in the movie.
Yeah,
but it explains so much.
I did pre-order the American Werewolf in London figure that's coming out, dude. This thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dope.
Heck yeah, it is. That right there is amazing. I pre-ordered that, so I'm hoping
that's a 7-inch figure. Is it what you're getting? Yeah, I saw that.
That's gonna be awesome.
Cool,
and I don't have all of them, but I do have the Betty White figure of this. Tiffany got it.
I'm just pulling the Eddie. I'm just eating some chips and just chilling. What talk figures?
Hey, it's okay to eat on stream. You just turn your cam off. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
I do it all the time, and then I'll come back.
That's a good point. Should I do some ASMR?
So that right there, that set right there that we were just looking at is supposed to hit stores. It says in July or August. It's available in Walmart stores in July or August. So
wow, I might actually have to stroll down that aisle when I go to Walmart tomorrow. Not tomorrow. It's Friday.
Dang, man, I didn't know that they were making all that stuff.
Well, someone just shot up our Walmart, so no one's going to Walmart for for a long time.
Joseph.
Hey, it's Milwaukee.
It's the mean streets of Milwaukee,
dude. And the funny thing is, I just tweeted at the Bucks because they posted the things talking about how great Milwaukee is and how people should come down and visit. Like, when's the last time you've been to our beautiful city, Milwaukee? I'm like, no one's going to Milwaukee. No.
About a year.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
Go
been a
down to
minute since I've been there. Actually,
Yeah.
I went to a concert down there, but yeah. I'm not going back now since you told me you got to shut up.
I would like to eventually go to a Brewers game.
Says all these people. I live in Flint,
well,
Michigan, which
okay.
has been like for like the longest time was like the #1 crime related place in the U.S. and everybody's all worried about Milwaukee. Come on,
I'm from Indiana. That stuff don't happen here. Maybe
Milwaukee's getting
Gary,
worse.
but-
Milwaukee's getting worse. I mean, I could go on about the different stuff, but it's bad. It's bad. You know, my friends, I said in our private chat that my friends went down to the Bucks game to watch it because that's where everyone goes. And
there you go. There's a quarter scale Michelangelo that has the spinning nunchucks on his hand.
That's awesome.
Do you see the price on that?
$120.
Nope. $119. Nope.
At least there's free shipping, so they're not getting you there.
Oh yeah, of course.
Generous of them.
Yeah,
so generous.
$120.
So what should probably become a regular segment here at the Poindexter Lounge? Let's go to eBay and see what eBay says. Shall we?
See how overpriced everything is.
That's a reasonable price. $120 for a figure that probably costs like $20 to make.
April.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly,
O'Neal
that's a huge
Neca.
markup.
But let's see what April O'Neal Neca is going for. Let's see. Okay, so far, I haven't seen that one. So the cartoony one here is going for $210. Comes with a foot soldier. Here's somebody asking $350 or best offer for that April O'Neil we just looked at from the movie. Oh, and there it's not free shipping; it's $14.20 shipping.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so here's my best offer. 10.
Here's somebody who has it pre-ordered and they're pre-selling it for $115 plus $11.95. Well, I'm sorry, the bidding starts at $150. No, it is a buy it now. It's a buy it now at $115. That's a great picture right there. That's a great picture. You can pose her like right there.
You can bend her.
You can hear the music. Da 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 da. Is she gonna come with the van? Are they gonna bring the van in?
No, you have to pay $50 for the van. Sorry,
that
van's gonna be $75 at least. $75 at least for that van. $324.95 plus free shipping for somebody here. $335.
Hey,
that's a good point. Where's the Tatsu figure?
Oh my gosh! So here you go. Somebody here topped out at $425 plus $15 shipping.
That's a bit steep.
Oh my gosh!
Does it come with the free howdy doody?
Whoa! So here's somebody. This looks like in the UK. Has it for $62.61 plus $49.57 estimated shipping from the UK. Pre-order $62.61. Should I get that one? Tiffany won't kill me, right? Tiffany won't kill me. I mean, if I show her this one for $475 plus $10 shipping and handling. Oh my God! The price just keeps going up the further because I got it on the price thing, So it's like $549. Somebody, you people are insane on eBay.
Wow.
I don't know what's worse. Is the guy posting it for that much or the person stupid enough to pay that much?
The Pope needs to bless eBay because this is unholy.
Yeah.
500? You got to be kidding me.
They fly now.
Thank you, Jimmy. You're awesome, Jimmy. I appreciate you, man. You're awesome, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for making me aware of these figures. I had not seen these ones were coming out. Like I told you, I was late to the game. I could have got that Casey Jones when we were on vacation. I found 2 of them at Walmart in Oklahoma, and I should have freaking bought them because but I thought no, I didn't have any of the other turtles at the time, and yeah. Here asks Enosh, I have a question. What does IP mean concerning Batman IP? Oh, that's intellectual property. Intellectual property. It's basically the brand. So Batman is a brand. DC is a brand, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, my gosh. But yeah, anyways, back to Harrison Ford. We got kind of sidetracked there on all that stuff, but it's a good sidetrack. So Harrison Ford here says has sustained a shoulder injury on the set of the fifth Indiana Jones. The injury sustained during the rehearsing of a fight scene was enough that the 78-year-old actor has to take a hiatus from filming while treatment is evaluated. A Disney spokesperson says production will continue while the appropriate course of treatment is evaluated, and the filming schedule will be reconfigured as needed in the coming weeks. Director James Mangold began shooting the project earlier this month in the UK, with Ford reprising his role of the fedora-wearing swashbuckling archaeologist alongside Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Mads Mikkelsen in the latest installment. Indiana Jones 5 is currently scheduled to debut in theaters on July 29th, 2022. Shall we go to the comments?
I don't know.
What do you think the comments for this are going to be, folks?
I got this. Go to it. Go.
All right,
just give me a minute.
It's not the years, it's the mileage. Well, it might be a bit of both.
That's respect.
Yeah, but seriously though, he says, I hope he is quickly on the mend, and it can't be as bad as getting his leg caught in one of those Star Wars doors.
Whoa, Doomcock's here.
I told you. It was Kathleen
he
Kennedy's
belongs in the
presence.
museum. Wait, what? What?
It's Kathleen Kennedy. She's ruining the set. She's injuring Harrison Ford.
Oh, yeah, right. It's Kathleen Kennedy. Was why he threw his shoulder out.
Yes. They're pushing him too hard. I knew this movie was gonna flop.
Yo, I love your brand from
Alfred versus Indiana Jones: Dawn of Eugenics.
Yes. I also want to plug a product. Whenever you listen to me talk, please pop a Doomprofen. Yes,
it'll save a bunch of headaches for sure.
That's right. It helps my headache.
Somebody
hear me sing?
No, we're good. Somebody here says,
okay.
by the way, he belongs in a museum. By the way, it's almost a sure thing that the movie will involve time travel. They're going off the Doomcock thing. Doomcock said this week that the movie's going to involve time travel. That he literally goes back in time to find a younger Indiana Jones, and they go on an adventure together as young Indiana Jones and old Indiana Jones. That's why there's Nazis in it. Take that with a grain of salt. Time travel.
Some bath salts. Jesus criminy.
Yeah, Harrison Ford is the toughest. Get Marion to kiss him all over while it's sea pursued by a U-boat. But please don't feel the need to show us this time. How many 78-year-olds would you expect to be in a fight scene and not have this happen? Just make sure he loses his eye, Mangold, for film canon. Well, that's an interesting thing. Right now, Paramount Plus has Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, and I've never watched that. And so now I'm going to start that show because I never got a chance to watch that. And so Indiana Jones and his crystal skeleton.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like how it's like a joke / insult, but get well soon.
Right. Yeah. Wow. At 78, I would imagine just walking into a room would cause injury.
No, dude. Biden can't handle stairs, so I don't know.
Yeah, right. Let's see. This is a lot of calls that Indy is too old, which is fair enough. It does make me think of our local karate teacher, though, who at 78 can do the splits and still take a good punch to the gut, chops his own firewood, has a drink most days, push-ups, sit-ups, you name it. Yeah.
Never mind. Ryan Gosling didn't attack him for a paycheck for play the runner fight scene, did he?
See, good sign. It's like a rite of passage for making an indie movie. Let's see. Ford sustained injuries while filming the two best Indiana Jones films. Oh, this is interesting. He tore his ACL in his right leg while filming the flying wing sequence in Raiders. Its tire ran over his knee, and in Temple, he suffered a repetitive spinal injury from riding an elephant for days on end. Then, while filming the scene where a Thuggee assassin tries to kill him in his room, he ruptured 2 discs and needed to be flown back to LA for surgery. Vic Armstrong doubled for him while he recovered for weeks.
Vic Armstrong was also James Bond stunt double too.
Wow. On the 4K disc, you can really tell it's Armstrong in several shots. Check out the moment where Willie Scott runs into the spike chamber screaming, "Get them off me. They're all over me. Get them off." When she's covered with bugs, Armstrong is kneeling on the floor as Indy, and he looks up at her. Totally him, not Ford. So anyway, what's up? What's Vic up to these days? Wow. Oh, man. Well, you know what? It's actually kind of nice.
But like seriously though, dude, have a little bit of care and respect for somebody that old. I mean,
it's actually kind of nice. It's actually kind of nice that people aren't doing it, because can I just say something? Like in looking up this story tonight, every time I like actually spend some time seriously thinking about Harrison Ford is one of my favorite actors of all time.
Oh yeah, he's in so many good movies too.
I can miss Jack Ryan.
The
Patriot Games was great.
Like just good stuff, man. Good stuff. So it's unfortunate. I hope he gets well soon. I hope that they can get this thing off the ground and get this, and I hope it's good. And I hope that it spits in the face of all the people out there who just want to hate on it and and say
they'll just find a way to spin it and nitpick the crap out of it like they do with everything
they
else.
Always
so, I mean,
do.
It's at this point, it's so predictable anymore. It's just I'll wait to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have some preoccupation or like some preservations about it, like or reservations, like kind of like I don't know if how do I feel about indie like that, because I didn't really like Crystal Skull per se, and not only that, but like I think The Last Crusade really was a good like ending for it.
Well, let me ask you this.
I didn't need to see more.
After the Shia LaBeouf, which I think that dude is an incredible actor, but like I think where a lot of us are coming from is that are we really even interested in this? Yes, maybe this is the last movie we're going to see Harrison Ford, because he's getting really old. He's 78 years old. So like we're questioning. It's like, well, why should we see this movie? And I would see it because I love Harrison Ford. But for the younger generation, they weren't really born with Harrison Ford, right? So why would they see it? That's kind of the way I'm thinking about it.
No, that's
I
true.
love Harrison Ford. Absolutely.
But is it going to translate to that younger audience?
Yeah. Real quick, guys. I'm gonna dip. It was great talking with all of you, and Harrison Ford just he has to tone it down a little bit. He's getting a little too crazy. He's getting a little rowdy.
Okay,
he's feeling as young again.
Oh, okay.
Are you Doomcock? Are you the real Doomcock?
All right. On that note, I'm gonna leave.
Take care, buddy. Have a good night.
Yeah. All right, guys. All
right, peace, man.
Angry, my friends, but stay hopeful.
Exactly.
All right, see ya.
All right. Well, that being said, I only got one last thing tonight, unless something else crazy happens, and that's
I hope not, because I got to get to bed.
Me too. But because I got a full day tomorrow of trying to kill voles. For sure. Well, actually, I did want to show this because I've been meaning to show this for the last couple of nights.
Oh, nice.
McFarlane Toys is actually putting out a classics line with they've got this Bat Cave diorama, which I actually kind of want this Bat Cave diorama. These are 7-inch figures. Insofar they got like the Joker, they got Batman and Robin, and they've got the Batmobile. And that's all good and everything, man. But let's see. I'm trying to.
Meredith Burgess is the Penguin.
Not yet. I'm sure they'll. If it does well.
Depending on how these sell, kind of thing.
Yeah, But I've been meaning to get this Batman 66 toys here, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit. From what I can see, oops, that's not the right choice. Oh, is this it? No, that's Mezco. Why is it bringing up all these Mezco ones? I'm not trying to look at Mezco. See, Okay. Here we go. So these are 7-inch figures, and whoops, why is it taking me to weird spots? Oh, I probably should have just gone here anyways, huh? Probably should have just gone to Todd's Twitter. Let me see what he's got on his Twitter that I can just pull up. Because look, these look cool and everything. I've got the full set of these actually from like the 6-inch figures. Okay, these look fine, and I'm okay with them. Here you can see they have a Batmobile. I've got a Batmobile for this already. I kind of want this backdrop here. I want the thing, but I'll be honest with you, I don't like these figures. I don't like the way these figures look.
No, they look really bad. I don't like how Robin. I don't like Robin's junk.
They look like diapers.
Yeah, they look really
bad.
weird, and I don't like the lines. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah, I'm just being honest with you. I just don't like the way these look. They don't. The capes are the capes are bad. Because look how the cape. You see how the capes go like in under. They got the collar. That's cheap. That is not a good way to do this. And I'm really disappointed that this is the way that they decided to go with this because I can show you mine. I mean, but there's a lot more Batman 66 figures that look a lot better than this, and I've got a full set of them. And I got the Batmobile. Like my Batmobile is like right over here. I've shown it many times. I'm trying to see if that's easily.
I mean, even the way, if you look at Robin, the way the shoulder, like it's flared up like that, it would not flare up like that. It would fall more on his shoulder. Like, what cape does that? A cape is
a cheap plastic cape.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The physics on there, like it looks weird.
No,
and
I
even
don't.
on Batman, it looks weird.
Yeah, I don't like the way the hips look. It just looks really weird. Like
and
really weird.
Yeah. So I cosplay, so I kind of know some of this stuff. But like you guys, like I'm thinking of practical, right? I'm like, all right, well, obviously my cape wouldn't fly up like it was a wing.
No,
right?
it
looks
kind of
like it's wing. Look at the way that Robin's like. Looks like it's like an attached wing, right? It should be like draping on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Right. So it just looks off. I get it. I get what Enosh is saying, what you're saying. So it's
that makes sense. That's very true. Very true.
Yeah, very true. But no, I love cosplay. I mean, it's fun.
That was fun. I had every intention. I got a sewing machine, everything. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make me a Kylo Ren costume. Poorly.
So I will show you.
The dark side.
I made a cowl of the Kylo Ren cowl.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got. Yeah.
So here is my.
Oh, dude, that's the original.
Yeah. So here it's dusty because of where I just had it and I just pulled it up off my shelf. But like here's my Batmobile. Looks really cool. And look, here's Bruce Wayne, or here's Batman. And these are 6-inch figures, mind you.
Yeah.
But look at that. Look at that, Batman.
Adam West right there.
And look how they've got the cape here. The cape is actually attached in there, and it looks right.
Yeah, the hips don't look all weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it flows on their shoulders too, like how it should. Like there's like no what in like. So, like it makes absolutely no sense for the cape. Like,
and mind you, I've got the whole set of these figures. I can't find my Joker. It's all in a bag over here, and I can't find the full set of these. But but I got Batman and Robin and Catwoman here that I can show you. But look at Robin's cape. There. Doesn't that make more sense than that thing that we just saw?
Well, it looks like cheap plastic. Like it's like.
It looks
I
more
don't even
sense.
know how to describe it.
Ridiculous. That's a little bit ridiculous, kind of there, but it looks better.
Yeah, I mean, this thing that we just saw here a minute ago, this right here, if you look at this Robin and then you look at this Robin, like, look how his, I don't know, man. This one looks more like Burt Ward to me from back then.
Yeah, it does. His face.
And they've done this line already. I get that they're wanting to do them in the 7-inch, figure line, but I don't know, man. And I'll just say that Batmobile has got to be huge because this one is for 6-inch figures. And this Batmobile's huge. This is a big vehicle right here. I mean, that's a
the
big car.
original.
Yeah, that's a big car right there. But like, look, I got Catwoman.
Ooh, dude, she's sexy. Oh my god, the original Catwoman. The only reason why she left, after season 3, because she was moving on to bigger projects. Not many people know that. She was like the original Catwoman. She left. That's why she left.
Can actually remove the helmet, the hood.
Well, no, so they made two different.
Oh, two different ones. Oh,
it's the multiverse.
Classy.
I should do action figure multiverse like action figure theater.
Where's Catwoman at? I'm hungry.
Oh, shoot. The original Catwoman left.
Yes, it's canon.
God. Anne Hathaway was very reminiscent for Catwoman. I actually liked her because Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer's the GOAT, though.
Nothing, sir. I'm not playing with my dolls again. I knew since he pulled these action figures out, I could set this up, guys. You're welcome.
What you doing right now? What is going on?
Well, Batman's getting a little. He's giving as much as he receives. You know, do unto others. You know.
God.
Almost made me spit my water out, man. That was not cool.
I know.
I was like, oh no, 69. Oh wait, Batman 66.
It's Batman 66.
Was that spooning?
After that comic came out, man, things escalated quickly.
We're entering the second hour at the lounge, man. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Well, that's it. So this set just doesn't look as cool to me. But you know, look, if you didn't get this line, which they even did Batman and the Joker with like Bermuda shorts and the surfboards when they're out surfing, and that from the movie, the 60 movie.
I did.
Yeah, you know, the Bat Shark and all that stuff. Yes. Yes, these are 6 inches. These bigger ones are you saying that these are 6 inches? Because if these figures are 6 inches, let me check his website here. It says no, tomorrow tune in from Parliament. Okay, so this was a thing about that, but I don't know. Oh, these are these 6 inches? Are you finally doing a 6-inch line? Doesn't look like anybody's answering that. I didn't watch the stream, honestly, to see if they were 6-inch or 7-inch. But I if they're doing a 6-inch, if this is a 6-inch line, I think that's a waste of time because we already have a 6-inch line for these. There's really no point in doing a 6-inch line for these figures, to be quite honest with you, because we already have that. So are they 6-inch? Okay, well if they're 6-inch, then this is a complete waste of time to me. I mean, you could probably get them now just because they're going to be probably the easiest to find. But man, I don't know. I don't know that that's I agree. The plastic capes look bad. So I don't know. Anyway, so that was. I've been meaning to show that for like the last 3 days, and just hadn't gotten around to it. Now we're gonna close things out with this. Because this, if I can find, where is the freaking tab? My tab got taken away. Hold on a second. My tab got taken away. Oh, here we go. All right. Rick and Morty season 5 started this week, and it was freaking fire. Fire. It was awesome. I liked season 4, but season 5 already had me laughing my butt off, dude. Tiffany and I were laughing so hard at season 5 of Rick and Morty. Now, Brian, do you watch Rick and Morty?
I watched like the first few episodes. I just haven't been able to sit down and get into it.
Oh, dude, I love Rick and Morty. All my boys started watching Rick and Morty. Landon's like catching up. Like Landon's up to date, but he's not up to date enough to he wasn't up to date enough to start season 5 with us, right? So he's like halfway through season 4, so he wanted to wait. But we watched it with Isaac and Logan, and Logan is a huge Rick and Morty fan now, and is all about Rick and Morty. Tim, do you watch Rick and Morty?
No, I don't. I've seen some of it, like Brian, but have not. There's too much crap to watch, man. There's
I
way
know.
too much stuff.
I know, but I'll be honest with you. I was just like you guys. I was kind of like on the fence with Rick and Morty for like the longest time, and then I was just like, you know what? I told Tiffany, I said, listen, because I waited and I waited and I waited to get started on it, and I said, okay, we're gonna start on it because like there were 3 seasons at the time, right? And so I said, okay, we're gonna start on it. We did, and Tiffany and I just absolutely love it. We binged it all in like a week, and I'll be honest with you, it's just really funny and it's really clever. And like if you like sci-fi stuff, it pokes fun at sci-fi stuff, especially like multiverse. I mean, there's a whole planet of Ricks. There's the Citadel of Ricks, like that they can go to, where it's like the whole entire universe is made up of Ricks, you know, and they've got Mortys, and you know, there's all these different versions of Morty, and like it's just, yeah, it's a great show. It's a really, really fun show. You know, Azteca says Rick and Morty is better than Family Guy. Family Guy at its height was pretty darn funny, and they still every once in a while Family Guy still
they'll squeeze a nugget out every now and again. It's kind of like South Park, you know what I mean? It's like at least they stay topical.
Rick and Morty,
I still think The Office is the funniest like show ever.
Yeah, as far as animation goes, though, like Rick and Morty, I'll be honest with you, like if you get through it, man, if you force yourself and you start watching it, it's really clever and it's funny, and it just it takes to places that you're just like, what that they do this thing where they watch like what is it called, like it's not the multiverse cable, whatever, they got like multiverse cable, and it's like just like cable TV from like all over the universe, and it's just like so dumb, like such funny stuff, man, and it just makes me laugh. And so it does. And Andy, you're right, like you'll be watching an episode of Rick and Morty, and all of a sudden like you realize, wow, they just went really, really deep on you know, the thing that they were talking about. Azteca says Pandemic South Park special was hilarious. Hadn't seen the show in years.
It was.
Yep. The show. I love South Park. I love South Park. I love Family Guy. I love Rick and Morty. Ryan here says, I'm just glad the show finally frames Rick as a terrible human being. For the longest time, Rick wins almost every single time and is hardly ever punished. This season is off to a great start. I agree. I think it's good. Like I didn't get it at first, honestly, you know, just kind of checking it out. I didn't get it at first when it first came out. I thought it was like a, you know, a Back to the Future kind of ripoff, you know, thought they were coming for RJ's favorite thing. But it really is not. I mean, it's got that look to it, that aesthetic kind of look to it, but it is so good. And, so I was just curious what everybody thought.
No, it's one of those things, and I'm sorry, I haven't really watched too much, but it's on the list. It's on the list. It's a very, very long list. So,
No, it's a good show though. So I encourage you guys, if you haven't watched Rick and Morty, watch Rick and Morty, and then get to you know, season 5, because it just started, and I'm really super excited. And like they approved them for like 70 some more episodes, so there's like 5 more seasons coming or something like that, so, or 6 more seasons coming, so I don't know, but they're doing these short seasons though, you know. Yeah, so it's like you know, I don't know. You know what, DC Talk, I do like American Dad. Tiffany and I also watch American Dad, and I still do. It's on TBS, and it got a little weird going to TBS because they got infatuated with a little bit with like some of the mid-level swear words that they could use all of a sudden because it was on cable. Right. So like you got the S word and some different things. And so like they got a little liberal with that. And it wasn't bad. It was just kind of like,
yeah, it's kind
of like it's like they discovered a new toy, you know, but South Park did it better when they had the Night of 1,000 S words. I mean, you know, like when they tried to use the S word, like, you know, 1,000 times. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I love all those shows, man. I love all those shows. I think they're funny. I like Seth MacFarlane. I know there's some people who don't like Seth MacFarlane, but if you ever have you ever watched his comedy Cavalcade?
No, I have not.
It's like a bunch of just clips of like different stuff in his animation style, right? We got to do a watch party, dude. Okay. Got to do a watch party. Tiffany and I have 2 copies of that on DVD because it is that funny, dude. That we just it's really, Tiffany and I. We go back and forth on that thing all the time with, like, you know, clips and and different things. So anyways, that was just something I just wanted to talk about. I know that like, some people watch it, some people hadn't, but I figured I would bring it to the chat and to everybody here. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, that's the show for tonight. That's all the news. Steve AMELL lost it, got stuck drunk in Texas, and a bunch of other stuff happened. But you know what? We're still here, and we will continue to be here. So, Mr. Kylo Ren, I will tell you, Tim. My wife texted me earlier, and she said, "Oh my God, I don't know if she just hasn't seen you before, Tim." Or like I know she had to have seen you before because she watches the show, so I don't know how she missed you or whatever. But
yeah, you've been on before, so
yeah, because you've been on before. But she
Yeah,
says,
no,
but you know what,
yeah.
you were working. I think the last time, or maybe she was just making a comment. I haven't talked to her since, but she just made a comment. She was like, "Wow, Tim really, really looks like Adam Driver. Like really looks like Adam Driver." So I love your TikToks too, man. By the way,
Well,
like,
thank you. Appreciate it. I have fun with them.
Yeah,
So.
man, you do some great stuff with TikTok. So, Tim, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, man, and so people can go follow you.
I appreciate you. I love being on your channel, man. It's like when I come on here, I feel like at home. Like, I honestly do. Like, I love your channel. I love hanging out on the Poindexter Lounge. Like, you're like my people. I'm not like fabricating this. Like, I absolutely love you, Enosh and Brian, Master of None. No, I like talking with all you guys. It makes me like, it's a very cool place and the environment you're creating. I'm not saying this out of my butt. Like, I like hanging out with you guys, and I really like enjoy like being a part of something like that's good. And it's when I get to hang out with people that I like to hang out with, and that I don't know, what we're doing is good. What is good here, but like follow me on Kylo_Tim1 Instagram and Twitter, but like Tim Possible Official. But no, I really appreciate being here. I always have a good time. And I feel like, Enosh, I've expressed that enough to you. And I really feel special when I'm here. And I love everyone that comes on here. It's just like a fun, positive environment. And it's so cool hanging out. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, man, because that's really what we're trying to do here, man. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Is we're just trying to make a fun place for people, where people can feel the love, man, and nerd out as much as they can. And it's always great seeing people in the chat or coming on, like even when people can't come on to the actual show, but you're in the chat and stuff like that. It's good to see you and getting to talk with people and stuff and knowing who people are. And that's why I love doing the call-in shows and stuff, because I get to talk to people like who maybe they're not the type of people who would be on the stream all the time, but they can call in and stuff like that. Like we had some of our ladies, Mary and Stella and and Cherie and stuff, like they call.
I would have never met you if you had the call in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how I met you. Was the call-in show. So yeah, so like that's I got to do some more call-in shows, because I think that that's where we really started like taking off, as far as not like growing like number wise, but as far as community wise.
Yes, solidifying the community, kind of,
Yeah, like I like I follow all the channels you have around, like Brian, Eddie, and Saggy. I mean, you have a good community around that. So, I'm integrated with that community. And then, when I have the opportunity to come on here, man, I feel like very like, welcome, and you have a good thing going here. I
appreciate that, man. That means the world to me. Brian, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, sir?
Well, you can pretty much find me on all forms of social media at Brian Master of None, and on Twitter, Master of None 67. So.
Hey, Brian, were you on here last night when I showed my my two newest Boba Fett's?
Yes, you did.
So you saw the Max,
the Mad Max, the Mandalorian,
Mad Max, the Mandalorian. Yeah. Somebody sent me. I bought this and from somebody, and it just happened to have Max's the name Max on the back of it, and I love that.
I do have a question. Is there a way to get like a Mad Max action figure?
Oh, Mad Max.
And like pop the head off that one and then pop the head off the other one.
Did he retire though, Mad Max?
He says he's retired. I don't know how long that's going to last. I hope that doesn't last.
It's not going to last. He'll be back. He'll be back.
I hope so. You mean like take the head off this figure and put it onto another figure? I don't know. You'd have to. The thing that's easy about Max is that he does the cosplay as Doctor Doom. So there's been many times where I've seen a Doctor Doom action figure out in the wild, and I'm like, I had to buy that and customize it and make them.
Yeah, like a Mad Max leather jacket. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, man. Like get a little hoodie for him and stuff, and do that. So yeah, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, this Boba Fett right here is going to be special to me because this is going to be the Max. And it's funny, man, because I opened it live here and I didn't even know that it said Max on the back of his head,
Yeah.
But like now I got like 110 or 115 of these, whatever, and now it's nice to have that. So. All right, guys. Well, hey, go follow these guys. Go follow everybody. We had MSK on earlier. Who all was on here earlier? Everybody was on.
Oh, Eddie was here.
Black
here.
Ops. Black Ops was here. And look, we just have fun here at the lounge. And so thank you guys for being a part of the lounge. Thank you for your support. Thank you guys for all you mean to us. And look, we love hanging out with you. If you haven't already, go check out our store. We do have some cool Poindexter Lounge merchandise and stuff. Looking forward to this Sunday and the return of 2 Cents on Nonsense. Man, it feels like forever since we did one of those shows. So 2 Cents on Nonsense will be back this coming Sunday night. And yeah, man, we're just having a blast here at the lounge, and we hope you are too, along with us. Like I always say, don't let. Yeah, man. We'll have. You know what? I'll have a call-in show. Maybe I'll do a call-in show tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what news stories pop up tomorrow. We'll see what news stories pop up tomorrow, and we'll see. But like I always say, don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter, and don't tell anybody that their fandom doesn't matter either. But seek to have good conversations and to come to good conclusions. And that's what I'm looking for, man. Like when we have people on, Brian, that a year ago we would have never thought we would have had on this channel.
Oh yeah, I know all about it, man. It's been nuts. Like
it's a really cool thing, man.
Yeah, no, it's kind of really interesting to. Well, I almost want to say it's like we were kind of right about certain people.
I have not said that, but you're not wrong.
Those aren't my words, but yeah, suck it, Warner Brothers.
Dude, dude, you know what's funny? Is I should, that'd be funny, dude, if I re-edited that drop and been like the stuff about Jody and Andy Signor and the Fandom Menace and everything, and then just put our own version of this out there.
Suck it, Warner Brothers. Suck it. Wow. His words, not mine. But yeah, suck it, Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I get a lot of takes wrong. Jarbo Damas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what better way to end the show by suck it, Warner Brothers, and Matt getting takes wrong.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. You know what take Matt did not get wrong though, and I think we can leave this one because I kind of want to retire this thing. But dude, after this last week, I think.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's just fine.
It's fitting.
It is fitting. Hey guys, thank you. Am I into Tupac? I mean, I love Tupac. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll definitely let you know about that Tupac. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. So, all right. Well, hey guys, have a great week. Do something great with your Thursday tomorrow, or Friday if you're on the other side of the planet. Whatever comes first.
Work.
Whatever comes first, Thursday or Friday, depending upon where you are right now.
It's true. It is now Friday, 30 minutes in.
We leave you with the immortal words of one Matt Jarbo.
They're trying. Let me just break it down for you like this. I can summarize everything up in simply 2 words. You lost.
Ooh.
That's it. All the Jody's Corner fans that spent all this time rallying against the Snyder Cut, saying it would never happen, believing Andy Signor's sources on his website, all of these things, you lost. All of the complaining you've done for 2 months about what we're going to get in the Snyder Cut, about Darkseid being on HBO Max first, you lost. All the complaining about seeing Black Suit Superman coming in from that little tease from last weekend and being upset at the fact that there's going to be a Black Suit Superman in this movie when Warner's didn't originally want it, but Zack now has zero compromises to put out his vision. You lost. There is no other wording I can come up with to describe you right now rather than you lost. So instead of coming in here and attacking people and seething and coping and trying to deal with the fact that you're on the wrong side of history, why don't you actually go find something you like to talk about? Why don't you actually stop supporting a person who spreads lies, misinformation, hyperbole, BS, disingenuous arguments, and won't ever actually admit that he's wrong? Why don't you actually spend your money where it matters? Why don't you donate it to the AFSP instead of Jody? Why don't you make sure that people who actually need the money for good reasons are getting it? Why don't you spend your time and energy actually being a productive member of society rather than coming in here and barking like trained circus seals? Why don't you just admit, again, these two great words, you lost. Deal with it.
Hey, Nosh. That was great.
Can I just say I haven't watched that full clip in a long time?
Yeah, I was going to say it's been a very long time.
I was just going to go out on that because I usually get to the We Lost thing. Dude, that aged.
Prophetic.
Very well. I might have to give him a reprieve on the Jarbo Damas thing.
Yeah. No, he called it.
Dang.
Ooh.
And now we're here. I love you, Brian.
Same.
All right, guys. I love
Take it
all
easy,
of you
guys.
too. Have a wonderful night, guys. Stay nerdy. Bye-bye.